Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Great Hall. You all right there? I was just singing at you.
You have been singing.
I was serenading Joe, and he's not happy about it.
Really mean things.
It wasn't mean. It was lovely. Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us back in the Great Hall for yet another live game of Warhammer 40k 10th edition, and I'm extremely excited tonight because we have the brand new Dark Angels supplement.
Chaos.
Big shout out GW for sending this through to us. Thank you so much for supplying us with the new Deathwing Assault Box and the new supplement. We're going to be giving one of the new detachments a run out tonight against Joe and his Chaos Space Marines, and then on Thursday I'm going to give the other detachment a run out against Brom and his Orcses because he's really enjoying the Orcses right now. Yeah. So we have the two new detachments both on show for you this week, and I said big shout out to Games Workshop for this. I'd say go and pre-order it, but they're pretty much sold out everywhere already, so you can't. Tough.
Lasts longer than the last one, though, didn't it?
Well, there's a video I'm making about that stuff, Joe, because they're actually doing a semi-decent job with scalpers right now. It's not a great job, but it's a better job.
Yeah.
But we'll talk more about that later. Like I said, big thank you, Games Workshop, for supplying us with this book. Now, quick point to note about this book, because I know some people on the internet have feelings about this, Joe.
Yeah?
Yes, Dark Angels got a bit shitter.
Yeah.
That being said, the two new detachments are cool and narrative and full of flavour. I, personally, am absolutely in love with this book.
I don't think it's... I think the internet's overreacting. I think it's not a case of they didn't get chitter. They just got balanced. They're just average. They're not overpowered.
They didn't need balancing. They weren't good in the first place, Joe.
Wow.
That's the problem. What I mean by that, Lion, his sweep attacks have gone down from 2 damage to 1 damage. Plasma, Vengeance, Storm Battery, Land Speedery things have gone from 3 damage down to 2 damage and 2 damage down to 1 damage. There's a lot of that going on. Deathwing Knights, their maces have gone 3 damage down to 2 damage and they've gone up in points. There's lots of little changes in the Dark Angels that have made them a bit worse than they were. We've lost the Talon Master, we've lost the Strike Master, we've lost the Deathwing Command Squad. And I still think this book is absolutely incredible. I love it. I genuinely love this.
I think it's got something to do with money and then wanting you to spend more.
Maybe. But I think it's a cool book. I think there's some cool narrative, fun things to be done. I'm trying to showcase one of those tonight. I will try and showcase, like I said, the other one on Thursday. I'm actually very excited about this. One thing, another point to note is we have typically got used to in the last 2 editions a bit of CODEX creep, and CODEX is just coming out and being better than the last one and being better than the last one. I think the reason why a lot of people are a bit upset is because this just hasn't come out and just better than the last one.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's arguable. It's not better than the next one. It's definitely better than the AdMech one. But then so's a giant shit. That's actually better than the AdMech one as well.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping what this means for 10th edition is we're not just going to see every new book be more powerful than the last one, and actually we're going to see a semblance of kind of balance, and it just calms down a little bit. I'm here for it. I love this thing. I think it's amazing. I think there is some tweaks that need to be made, mostly around points. Why Deathwing Knights have 1 damage power source is beyond me, but we won't worry about that now. We don't have those on the table. We do, however, have 2 Strike Force armies to play off in a Leviathan game for you tonight. Now, before we do that, I'm going to ask you to do some things for me. Firstly, please make sure you smash all those magical YouTube buttons for us. Hit like if you enjoy the content. We get 400 or 500 likes a stream nowadays, Joe.
That's mad, isn't it?
Smash subscribe if you haven't already. We're over 30,000 subscribers. We're actually over 30,100 now. What? And you can hit that bell notification if you want to be notified every single time we go live or drop a new video. Alternatively, Discord will tell you if you're in the Great Hall Discord server. To be in the Discord server, you have to be a member of the Great Hall, a member of the channel, !member if you want to join. Actually, you can't write that in the chat if you want to join, because Tuesday is members only chat night. Oh. Everyone can watch us, only members can talk. If you want to talk in the chat, then become a member of the Great Hall. You can also get yourself in Discord then with an !Discord. That'll give you a link. Thank you to all of our beautiful, wonderful members out there. You people are amazing and we love you. Other ways you can support us tonight if you want to. You can super chat. Actually, if you're not a member but you still want to make a comment, you can super chat and it will come through. You can gift memberships, and I have to keep saying this, you did a good job of this. You can super thanks after the video's finished.
Yeah.
If you want to.
Just be like, Joe is great. Have 100 quid.
You could do that, yeah.
Yeah.
I would encourage it. Yeah. He might see some of it. Also, other things you could do for us is you could check out our wonderful channel sponsors, right? So first of all, we've got the amazing team at Seed Studios. I've just paid the second half of the invoice for Black Templars.
Yeah. That's why Joe wants the 100 quid.
I currently feel like Ian Beale. I got nothing left because we paid that invoice. But that means we will get our Templars up to a mighty 1,400 points of Space Marines.
Well, it might get less.
which means I'm going to need to put some more models into Siege to get painted, to get the Templars up to 2,000 points, which means I'll probably have to use our main channel sponsors, the wonderful guys at Elephant Games. Big shout out to Element. ! Siege or Element in the chat if you want the link live right now, or if you're watching on demand, you can check out the link in the video description below. If you use the Element link, it will drop a cookie in your browser to tell them that you came from us. And every time you make a purchase in the next 30 days, if you don't use someone else's link, it will basically give us a 5% kickback whilst costing you no extra. So you'll pay normal Element Games prices, but we get a 5% kickback. Loads of people have been using that link over the last few months. It's great to see. We're really grateful. Thank you. You're supporting us by just doing your hobby, which is really special, and we love that. So thank you so much, you wonderful, beautiful human beings. Right, Joe, before we talk about my new fancy Dark Angels, shall we talk about the mission?
If you want.
We do have a Leviathan mission for you people tonight, and it looks a little bit like this.
So today we have the Hammer and Anvil deployment, and our mission is looking like the vital ground as a primary, which is you remove the center objective, and at the end of your command phase, each player scores 2 points for each objective in their deployment, 5 for every objective in no man's land, and 6 for each objective in their opponent's deployment. The mission rule today is Vox Static, which is the command reroll stratagem and new order stratagem, both cost 2 CP.
2 of the finest
Guess
command
what?
points. What?
Neither of us read that mission before the game started.
I mean, you picked the mission. I have now removed
Or
the
did
center
I pull it
objective.
at random?
Well, either way, you pick the mission. Still you
If
picking
I
the
didn't
mission.
read it.
No, I don't disbelieve you,
I
Joe.
looked at the deployment zone and then I gave you the cards. And I was like,
Obviously, we have secondaries throughout the game as well, which we'll be drawing. Well, Kyle will be drawing them for us randomly over on the deck, and we'll be trying to achieve those secondaries. We get 50 available for the primary, 40 available for the secondary. We don't count 10 anymore because we don't play with unpainted. So basically, 90 points available each.
did you want to move your teleport?
I might do, yeah. I might move my teleport Homer because I also forgot we had to remove the center objective. So 90 points available for us. Last week, if you watched, the Dark Angels took on the Imperial Guard and gave them a bit of a clapping. So Joe's decided to power up a little bit, and today he's bought the Black Legion. But first, we're going to talk about my brand new Dark Angels attachment, my strike force that looks like this. We have the Inner Circle Task Force.
I was going to say, look at all that space.
I have 5 units, chat. I have just 5 units, okay? I had to add the enhancements to make it look a little less sparse, basically. So Lionel Richie Johnson, is leading the army because he's the Lion, and he's like my favourite thing in 40k at the moment. So we're bringing the Lion again tonight. Not very many changes for the Lion. Basically, his sweep attack's got a little bit worse. Otherwise, he's basically the same as he was before. We then have Azrael, who is the exact same as he was before. This time, however, I've attached him to 10 Stern Guard veterans rather than 6 Blade Guard. And I like the idea of him and his 4-up invulnerable save Lion's helm thing actually doing something.
Yeah.
So Blade Guard normally have a 4-up. He's now going to give that unit a 4-up invulnerable save and sustained hits on the Stern Guard and their Stern Guard bolt guns with 2 heavy bolters in there as well. I then have a Captain in Terminator armor, and this time he is joining 5 Deathwing Knights because we do have 5 more Deathwing Knights painted up by beautiful Mr. the Joe. And then we have a Captain in, a Chaplain in Terminator armor who's also joining 5 Deathwing Knights. The Chaplain, he has the Singular Will enhancement. It's a 20-point enhancement, Joe. It means I can consolidate and pile in an additional 3 inches. Ooh. Which is nice on slow-moving Terminators to have that option of gaining some extra movement out of melee and combat. We then have a Librarian in Terminator armor. He's being joined by 10 Deathwing Terminators who are all starting off the table. Now, I don't have plasma cannons on these. I have assault cannons because the plasma cannon ones are at home. However, he does have the Deathwing Assault enhancement, a 30-point enhancement, which actually allows him and his unit to deep strike on turn 1, which is quite tasty. I'm a big fan of that. And that is a Strike Force attachment, less than 2,000 points by about 5. A Strike Force attachment of Dark Angels. Now, what does my Inner Circle Task Force get me, I hear you ask?
What does it get you?
Thank you. So, first of all, my army rule is obviously Oath of the Moment because I'm Space Marines. My Inner Circle Task Force attachment, I pick an objective, right? And then every time a unit, a Deathwing infantry unit from my army targets that objective, I can reroll. No, I get +1 to wound.
Yeah.
Okay. Fun fact: Stern Guard veterans, Vanguard veterans, Blade Guard veterans, Land Raiders, Dreadnoughts, Redemptors, etc., all get the Deathwing keyword. Now that means that my whole army, I don't know about the Lion actually, but my whole army, perhaps apart from the Lion, has Deathwing infantry.
Land Raiders is quite cool actually, with +1 to wound.
Yeah.
+1 to wound, you say? That's quite good on Redeemers, isn't it?
No, because it's a Deathwing infantry, Joe.
Stupid rule.
Stupid rule. So, the lion doesn't have the keyword. But the other
Why
units
doesn't
do.
he?
I
He's
don't
literally
know.
the leader of all the Dangles.
Azrael has Deathwing. The lion doesn't have Deathwing. Monster character, epic hero, Imperium, Primarch, Lionel Johnson Ritchie. So, everything but the lion will get +1 wound. The lion doesn't really need +1 wound, to be fair.
No.
He's pretty baller anyway. But my whole army gets +1 wound on that particular objective that I choose.
Doesn't he get +1 in basic? Or is it fights first? Isn't it?
He gets fights first, basic, which I'd actually probably rather have than +1 wound.
And when is it you get to choose?
I choose that
In the command
specifically at the start of my command phase.
Sure.
So I pick Oath at the start of the battle round. That's right, isn't it? That's start of the command phase as well. You sure? That's rubbish.
Busy,
Check.
busy.
I might be lying.
You might be lying. It won't tell me in this book, though, will it? They've done something, Joe, which really annoys me. Okay.
Let's have a look.
Do you know what they've done that really annoys me, Joe?
I don't know.
Oath of Moment. Oh, read CODEX Space Marines, great. What they've done that really annoys me is they give us all these nicer cards. These cards are even nicer than the index cards. I don't know if you've seen these, chat, but I now have the new Dark Angels cards.
If your faction is Adeptus Astartes at the start of your command phase.
Okay, start command phase. So they've given us all these new cards, which are really nice with the little gold edges, and it's really fancy. I've got the new Dark Angels ones here, Joe, as well.
Yeah.
What I liked was having all my cards, and that's all I needed. Apart from, in the index, they gave you your army rule, your detachment rules, and your command point stratagems. They haven't done that in the new ones.
I think it's so you buy both. You have
Unfortunately,
to buy the
I'm inclined to agree, because I think if I didn't have to have that book, I actually probably wouldn't have it here. I have to have it here tonight, because I won't know my stratagems otherwise.
Yeah, and I think if the cards came with a code, like the Codex did, I think it would be better. So you don't necessarily, you get all the stuff that's in the Codex, and you get all the stuff that's on the cards, but...
Especially considering if they decide to change anything as well,
Yeah.
or update. I mean, I love the idea. All these new data cards they keep bringing out, like you've got the Necron colours, aren't they?
So I do have access to 6 branding stratagems as well. Typically, they all impact Deathwing infantry bar 1, which is Armour of Contempt, which obviously impacts everything. But that's what we're fighting with. We're fighting with the inner circle task force. We have 20 Terminators plus 3 Terminator characters plus the Lion plus Azrael plus some Stern Guard. We're going to have fun. We're going to have much fun, Joe.
Do you remember when you used to complain about me running 20 Terminators?
I actually think that the Dark Angel, the Ravenwing one is slightly better.
It is.
I think it's slightly better.
I think it's, in terms of versatility, it's way better.
Well, in terms of versatility, it's amazing. More on that one on Thursday. However, it's obviously the Deathwing. It's the first company of the First Legion, who are typically renowned for hunting chaos. So narratively, we were going to bring Jotan tonight, but Joe changed his mind. Every time I promise you lot Jotan, Joe comes in and says, I don't want to play Jotan tonight. So we're facing off against a strike force.
Can I just be really honest with them?
You can be honest with them, yeah.
Jotan is so boring to play with. They're so tediously boring. And it's a shame, really. I think if we had like 30 Berserks and all the little pimp wagons for them to drive around in, then maybe. But it's just stand there, roll lots of dice, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So instead, we're going narrative. We're hunting some fallen. We're facing a strike force of Chaos Space Marines. It looks like this. Oh, nice.
So obviously it's a Slaves to Darkness Strike Force detachment. It is 2,000 points on the nose.
Jeez.
Right? So I've got Abaddon, who is obviously the Warlord, because he is the best and the greatest, and he is leading 5 Chaos Terminators. I've got a Demon Prince, who is Mark of Sinesh, and he has got the enhancement, the Intoxicating Elixir. I've got another Chaos Terminator Lord leading 5 Chaos Terminators. I've got 2 units of 5 chosen. I've got like a Power Fist and an Icon in each. I've got 2 Hell Brutes. One's got a Multi-Melter and a Fist. One's got a Las Cannon and a Fist. I've got a Master of Possession, and he is leading 5 Possessed, not just 1, as you put on there.
No, just 1.
Just the 1 Possessed, actually. I've got a Rhinoscopus and 10 Khorne Berserkers.
I know.
I've not run them before in my Chaos Space Marines, but I kind of want to like have a little flash of colour.
So I really appreciate the flash of colour, but I warn you now, they are dog shit.
Yeah. They don't get the things to chaos. The dark packs.
Do they get the +1 attack? They don't even get the +1 attack, +1 strength, do they? Because they're not in a. Well, so they're literally shit.
I do get, if I'm stood next to Abaddon, full rerolls to hit though.
They're literally shit.
And they do get access to the stratagems.
So, like every other channel in the world, we're doing Dark Angels versus Chaos today. Much fun will be had, though.
Is that what they're doing?
Everyone's doing Dark Angels Chaos, Joe, because Dark Angels hunt down the Chaos.
Oh, I don't watch other channels.
That's the right answer.
So I wouldn't know.
That's the right answer, Joe. Pay rise. Well done, mate. And what I am doing tonight is I am not wearing my Great Hall Polo shirt, Joe. I'm actually wearing our Raven.gg shirt, which is linked in the merchandise section of Discord. Do you know why I'm wearing this tonight, Joe?
No.
In honour of John McArdle, who wore this on War Games Live on Thursday at LVO with Chapter Master Ballsack across the back.
Lad.
And then proceeded to wear a different one on Friday that had toilet dice on the back.
What a hero.
And I respect that, so I wore it in honour of John.
I love John. He's basically our daddy. He is.
So that's why I'm wearing this tonight instead.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know these exist. Look at all the cool runes and shit that's on them.
What have you got on the back?
Just my name, just Liam.
Liam.
That's it.
So nice, though.
They are very nice shirts. Like this.
A bit cold in here, though, isn't it? It's very nipply.
Yeah. Anyway, it is time, Joe, for the most important roll-off of the night.
Yeah.
Would you like to go first or second?
Second?
You've got to be at one. I think you're going to go first, Joe. Yeah, I think you're going to go first, Joe.
Boo.
Boo is boo, which means...
Yeah.
Have you done this for a while? Do you know how to... Yeah, you ready? 4, Chaos Space Marines turn 1. Brom always fucks that bit up.
Yeah.
Kyle's already got it. Nailed it.
He's the smart one.
Yeah.
That's why I wear glasses.
Yeah, exactly.
Why is there a white line down the side of the telly?
No, I don't see that.
From here, I can see it.
It's called glare, Joe. Anyway.
You see that?
Would you like to...
Is it on your screen,
Is it
Kyle?
on there as well?
No.
That is weird, isn't it?
It's on.
Okay. If Jack can't see it, then I don't care.
I am. I was like, is this a new thing?
No, it's not.
No, there's nothing there. Would you like some secondaries?
Go on then.
Boom!
Pop.
Bring it down. Kill a vehicle or monster.
The lion, who's off the table.
Yeah, and extend battle lines.
Hold your home in one in no man's land. Come at me, bruh.
I can do that.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Okay.
I didn't talk about marks, did I? For simplicity, obviously the Demon Prince is Marcus Sinesh because he's got
The enhancement,
The enhancement. I've said for Liam, everything else is just Marcus Corn
All right, I'm into it. I like corn.
because red.
Because red.
Because red. Abaddon's going to turn on rerolls to hit,
Yeah.
and then we're going for a waddle.
Okay. I want to ask chat a question as well, Kyle, before we go into the chat phase and we talk about members and stuff. I want to ask chat a question. I am also, this Dark Angels book, despite the fact that everyone thinks it's terrible, has genuinely reignited my hobby passion in 40k. Really reignited my hobby passion in 40k. I was talking about this on Twitch last night, !Twitch, if you want to check out the Twitch streams we're doing for the hobby. So I'm building my own Terminators, and I cannot decide to stick with the black that the channel chapter Dark Angels are, which is like heresy colours, or whether to paint my Deathwing Terminators the traditional bone colour. So I want opinions from chat. I'm leaning at the moment towards bone, despite having bought all the paints for the black.
The Boner Man.
The Boner Man, yeah.
So you've got channel black, yeah?
Channel black. Yeah, Joe Black or Bone. Boner.
Let's find out.
Let's find out.
Going down, top down. Right. So going into the chat, we look like, well, it was quite busy for a beginning of a stream.
Oh.
So thank you, Mr. Sven Holio, for his 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, Alex Randall, for the 1 gifted member. Thank you, Mordy Hammer, for 5 gifted memberships. Christopher Sanford for 5 gifted memberships.
Oh my God.
Fate Stay Dreamer, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships.
Wow.
Necron Overlord 2000, thank you for the 20 gifted memberships.
In this economy.
Schooner, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships.
Oh, fun fact about Schooner. He went 4-1 at an Age of Sigmar tournament.
What a legend. He needs to teach us then.
No, 4 wins and a draw and came second.
Oh, wow. Congrats, Schooner. Well done, man.
Yeah.
You need to come and teach us all.
And thank you, Demogorgon, for the £10 for the super chat. He says, sorry, Joe, he who is our national treasure, but I gotta go with the Dark Angels tonight.
Wow.
Burn the heretics.
Burn the heretics.
Yeah. Heresy.
Love it. Thank you for all those gifted already, you wonderful, beautiful human beings. Literally the most important way, or the most valuable way of supporting the channel at the moment. 80% of our channel revenue monthly comes from memberships. And of that 80%, around 70 to 80% of that is gifted memberships. They are incredibly important to us, spreading the good word of the channel. So thank you so much, you wonderful people. If you've got questions about the new Dark Angels Codex, or the detachment,
Or anything.
anything really, you can stick them on big colourful postcards, and Kyle will read them out to me and I'll answer them for you.
Yeah, I will.
I love this thing. It's pretty as well.
Yeah, in terms of limited edition books as well, it is very pretty.
It's very pretty.
I really want Games Workshop you to do a special fancy box set when Chaos comes out with the fancy Codex.
I love this.
Because
so
every time Chaos comes out and it gets a fancy Codex, because it has had a fancy Codex for the last 2-3 releases, it's always been separate. And it's literally sold out in seconds.
I've been gutted because I've missed out on the Tyranids and the Codex First Edition ones.
So, sort it out.
Especially a faster finger.
Yeah.
Click, click, click. All right, see?
Yeah.
Click, click, click. See how quickly I clicked it then?
But
BAM!
yeah.
Okay, cool. You've moved.
I have moved.
Yep.
I have been moved emotionally. I'm going to las cannon you.
You're going to try.
I am going to try. Zap.
What are your last cannon in?
Oh, the Stern Guard. I hit you. I've wounded you.
Have you now? Where's it come from?
You get cover.
Okay.
It's from that guy.
So, I'm on my 4 up in front of anyway, aren't I?
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Like that. See?
Done. Turn over.
Did you expend battle lines?
I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good for you.
I'm gonna sack off. Bring it down for a CP. Fastest.
So 5 points for extend battle lines, no points for bring it down. CP for Joe. End of Chaos Space Marines turn 1.
Yeah. Efficient.
Yeah.
Efficient.
Yeah.
Boop, boop.
Also, people were asking for ages if we could do boarding actions. So
I mean, it's not quite, Joe.
it is.
It's
Chaos Space Marines are boarding a Dark Angel ship, and they're like, punch.
Why would you have big statues on a ship?
Warhammer in it.
Chuck.
Have you ever play? If you play
Space Hulk.
Yeah, Space
Yeah.
Hulk, Dark Tide,
Uh-huh.
anything, statues everywhere.
Cathedral in space.
Yeah, like
Okay.
a battle barge is just a cathedral that flies.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
What I do need some of the finest secondary objectives. Please, Mr. the Kyle! Oh, you motherfucker. That's not a good one for me.
I mean, you could deep strike turn 1.
I can deep strike turn 1 and I can get area denial, but I have to be more than 9 inches away from you. It's probably, okay, we can do area denial. Investigate signals is not something I ever want to do, but I'm not discarding it in turn 1 because it's 2 CP. I'd have to use all of my command points. I don't want to do that.
You do gain 1 for Azrael.
So I do gain another command point up to 3, Kyle, because I have Azrael, which is nice. At the start of my turn, I'm going to have to oath some things and some stuff and pick objectives and shit, right? Okay, so this is going to be interessant. What's in range of this objective? Is it just these possessed?
Yep.
He's not in range of that objective. Okay. These would get to here. They'd have to be...
So far, for the poll, you've got 30% for Channel Black and 70% for Bone.
I kind of thought that's where people would go.
Yeah, I was looking at the Terminators earlier, and I was like, oh, if I could do it again. I'd go Bone, I think.
Yeah.
But that's because I've done Black now. I've experienced the Black armor. Now I must go to Bone.
Do I want to bring them in turn 1?
The Boner Men.
The Boner Man.
We have got 444 current viewers, but only
Oh.
198 likes.
444. I like those numbers.
444.
Dems is some
Gordon's
good
alive.
numbers.
Yeah. So if you can hit that button, that'd be really great. We'd really appreciate it.
Okay, you're also getting mad points at the moment, aren't you?
Mad.
Great
Literally insane.
I might be brave and ignore
Braves Robin.
area denial. Because the thing is, if I put my big blob of Terminators here, I'm kind of stuck between Terminators, and I don't really want I don't
What are you talking about? Your Terminators not better than my Terminators?
No, but I have an incredible new stratagem, Joe, called Relic Teleportarium.
Yeah.
So for 1 CP, I can land within 3 inches of you over here.
You can't charge, right?
I can't charge, you know.
Yeah.
But luckily, I've got those amazing AP0 bolt guns. So I could do that.
You could.
Just to show off a new stratagem, which could be fun. We'll worry about that after I've started moving, after I've done the rest of my movement. So if you want to talk to chat for a bit, Kyle, I'm just going to get moving.
Go on, chat.
I absolutely will. So thank you, Nordos44, for the 1 gifted member. Thank you, Big Bad Peter Gaming, for the 1 gifted member.
Heroes, one and all.
And the likes have just jumped to 240.
Oh, you beautiful people.
Absolute legends.
I like us too.
Yeah. But yeah, other than that, pretty quiet. Everyone's just
What
chilling out.
does chat think of the big reveals this weekend
What, LVO?
at LVO?
LV, no.
I absolutely love the new crone lady for Daughters of Cain. The lady with the wings.
Yeah, you were quite into those Daughters of Cain, yeah.
I love that model. It's so good because my Soulblight Gravelords are going to be very Resident Evil-esque based.
Nice.
And she looks very similar to. Yes.
Those things, they're just in the Rhino.
Yeah.
There's nothing in Deep Strike.
No.
Can anything uppy downy?
No.
Cool, thank you.
Mini Mayor, thank you for the 1 gifted membership.
Minimap! that was it, I'm done.
Yeah, the Crew were quite. I quite like the Crew.
Pretty lovely.
The Crew are absolutely
Yeah,
stunning.
those models are really nice.
If I thought for 1 minute that a fully pure Crew army could be even slightly viable, because nowadays things on this channel don't have to be fully viable, slightly viable, I'd be very tempted by that.
Well, we were talking earlier whilst we were having our dinner, our din-dins. I ate a meal for 4, by the way.
Facts. He did.
Facts.
Straight up facts.
I really like the idea of doing a 1,000-point Crew army. Because for things like doubles events or narrative events, it's something that you're not going to commit a whole 2,000 points to, but it's something that's cool that no one else would have seen, when you do it. Mm-hmm. And there's Tau players everywhere, so just team up with a Tau player. Be like, here's a Crew army. My army's cooler than yours.
The Crew army is cool.
And then just I just like the idea of obviously with super secret project and stuff. We want to do things like doubles events, narrative events, and the idea of having a narrative game which is Kroot versus Catachans in an all jungle board. Mm-hmm. Something like that would be really awesome.
Yeah. Thank you, Alex Gorley, for the 1 gifted membership.
Alex! What legend?
You were saying?
No, he just likes interrupting me.
Me?
Yeah.
Correct.
It's all the words coming out of your face.
Kyle, please spend me a single point of the command.
I will. What are you doing?
I'm doing my Relic Teleportarium.
Oh.
We're coming at you, Joe, like Cleopatra.
Tom Mitchell, thank you for the donated £2. He says, the Crew have a bigger range than Votan now. Lol.
That's probably true.
Yeah. That's also a bit of a Debbie Downer for me on Votan. There's not much option. All Votan armies are the same kind of thing.
Well, yeah, because there's only so many.
There's only so many options.
Because they're so new, though.
Yeah.
Either next year or the next edition, whatever it is that comes first. Well, no, it will be the next edition, but next year if they bring up more models again.
Well,
it's just hope that they don't just do the same shit.
You're so
just
votinist.
a different
they've got
style,
They've got a Codex coming out at some point, haven't they, this year?
Yeah.
So what I'd love to see, right, is them bring some of the squat-based stuff from Necromunda.
I was just
The
about to
minor
say.
stuff.
I want a Votan land train.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. I'd be into that. Rather than the big moon buggies that I've got.
Like a bunch of miners. They're shorter than normal.
You've got to think about miners, haven't you?
I didn't want to say it, however.
That's how you got to put yourself on that list, Joe. Right? Anyway, we have Deep Strucken as well. So my 1 CP stratagem, Relic Teleportarium, allows me to Deep Strike within 3 inches of you. And because I have the Deathwing Assault Relic thing, I can do it in turn 1.
I feel like you've gone very heavy to one side.
Yes, can you tell? I'm leaning slightly to the right here.
Yeah.
Getting all the pretty Terminators in front of the chat camera. All right, that's what we're doing. No one wants to play over here, Joe, because you've made it so people can't see what's going on. All right?
No.
That's why we have top down. Ta-da!
Yeah. Look at that big empty space right there.
So that means I'm going into my shooting phase. Now, both my units of Deathwing Knights can't really shoot at you, but I do have a Storm Bolter over there from a captain. Oh, captain, my captain, who's going to shoot at your possessed.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And I'm going to shoot you on 2s. Oh, I didn't tell you, did I? Obviously, that's my fancy objective.
Yeah.
Okay? And the possessed will be my oath target.
Okay.
Just so you know. Okay, so I've hit you twice. Now, I am strength 4.
I'm toughness 6.
So I would normally wound you on 5s.
Yeah.
But you're within range of my fancy objective.
Yeah.
So I wound you on 4s. It did a thing.
It did a
The
thing.
detachment roll did a thing.
And your AP 0?
Of course.
I'll pass them.
Oh, good. Okay. Storm bolters, those monumental hand cannons that Terminators carry. AP 0 still.
Basically, it fires a little rocket that, like a rocket bullet. So it comes out of the barrel, and then the little jet propulsion thing works, which pushes it even faster into its target, and then explodes inside the target, much like a RPG.
Like a really angry Pepsi.
A Ripper.
Yeah,
Really
an
angry
RPG.
Pepsi can.
Yeah. Or like a 40mm grenade from a grenade launcher.
Right,
but it hits like you've literally just thrown a Christmas pudding at me.
My Stern Guard veterans are all going to shoot at this unit of Terminators here with Abby the Don.
Rude.
So I have 2 heavy bolsters.
I'm going to spend a CP.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's that on?
Them, Mark and Nurgle. Can't shoot me.
Oh. I don't know what else I can see.
1 CP, yeah?
Yeah, what CP?
Oh, because Abaddon's got all the marks.
Yeah, because
I was like, I don't have to worry about that bullshit strat because he's got mark and corn everywhere.
I was just about to say.
I know what he'd be like, bullets! Oh, they're all dead.
Nurgle? That's the wrong god.
They probably would be dead.
Yeah.
They'll have to shoot your Demon Prince instead. Is he lone operative?
No.
Oh, I'll have to shoot your Demon Prince instead then.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll start off with the heavy bolters. There's 2 of which in the squad because it's a big 10-man unit.
Yeah.
It hits you on 4s because ballistic skill is a thing.
Oh, we mixed all my stuff together.
Does Azrael make me fancy?
That's real.
I think he just gives me sustained, doesn't he? He's sustained. Yes, he still gives me sustained. And in my shooting phase, fight phase,
What's
charge
going on
phase,
here?
opponent shooting phase, movement phase. Okay, I got nothing. Cool. I'm gonna hit you on 4s. Bang. I've hit you 1 of the times with my heavy bolster. Okay. I'm gonna wound you, strength 5, but I have the Deathwing keyword, but you're not in range of the objective.
No.
I wound you.
That's fine.
It's -1, 2 Damagios.
That's 3.
Okay, good. Right. I'm glad. I'm glad we're all here. Now I have Stern Guard bolt rifles in everyone, of which there is 8 of them, so that's 16 shots. Ooh. I actually like Stern Guard.
I really like Stone Guard. I wish they had more play. What we need is a Crimson Fist army with loads of Stone Guard.
I could have advanced and still fired them. Look at that. They get assault as well. So I've missed many of the times, but I have sustained from Azrael, so 3 go back in. Okay? Good. 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 And these are strength 4, Joe.
So you're meaning 6s.
Yeah. But 6s is what I want
But
anyway.
you want 6s anyway.
Yeah, I want that
Dev.
one. I want 6s anyway because devastating wounds. So how many wounds has he got?
10.
So it's 10 6s. 2 6s.
2. I'll take it.
And they're only 1 damage each, mate.
5s. Oh, he takes 2.
There's a difference for you. It just fell and you feel no pain straight away.
No.
Okay, now we'll move on to Azrael, the Rael of Aziz. He has a weapon that's also 24 inches in range.
Oh.
And he's going to shoot at you as well with the Lion's Wrath. 2 shots, Joe.
2 shots.
And sustain, so it's hit you 3 times.
I like it.
This is strength 8, Joe.
5s.
Okay, so they're dev wounds,
Oh.
and they're 2 damage each.
Oh.
So 4 5-ups.
Oh.
Oh,
I take 1.
well, that's more like you.
That's
more like you, isn't it, Jay?
Back to regular.
Okay, all right. And then we have some finest Deathwing Terminators, some Terminators from the Deathwing, who just dropped in front of those possessed, and they've gone poof, turn 1, with all of their stuff and things.
Yeah.
So what we should see here, chat, is 5 possessed evaporate. Correct?
Yeah.
We'll see. 2 assault cannons, cannons that are assaulting.
Yeah.
So that is 12 shots, okay? and I hit you with the assault cannons on 3s. And I get sustained from the librarian, so 1 misses. Okay? And these are strength 6.
I am toughness 6.
So I would win you on 4s, but you're within range of my fancy objective.
Yeah.
So I win you on 3s.
Oh.
6s, oh dear. 6s are devastating. Oh, I forgot to get +1 to hit because you're the 8th target as well. So that 2 would have hit.
Oh, chuck the other one in, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So these are 3-up saves.
They are.
Just 1.
Yeah, and then there's 3 go through, so it's 3 damage.
And then the dev. Oh, I take a wound.
I got Philo Pain as well?
Yeah,
I didn't know.
6-up.
I didn't know. 6-up as well, you fucking spawny bastard. Right, now I have 8 Storm Bolters, Bolters of the Storm. 1, 2.
I think
3,
we might see a lot
4,
of play from this detachment.
5.
I don't think you'll see the
6,
Deathwing Knights in it though. I think
7.
because of their points, I think you'll just see regular Deathwing Terminators.
Everyone's upset about their points. Their points, I mean, I don't know if it will get updated in January, but their points will not stay the same.
Apart from the one that's coming up soon, I don't see them going to the next one or past the next one without some kind of points decrease. I'd probably say they're about 50 points overpointed.
Yeah. Their points were okay before. I kind of get losing 3 damage, but there isn't a lot of 3 damage in the Dark Angels specifically,
No.
and now there's basically none. Now they've removed the 3 damage from the
Against other Terminators, they're a bit shit.
would be 5s down to 4s because you're on my fancy objective. So if you didn't know, chat, I missed with 5, but I got 7 sustained. So I actually hit with 2 more than I started with, and I need 4s
Did
now.
you hit on 2s as well?
Yeah. I remember that this time.
5s?
Down to 4s because +1 because you're in range of fancy objectives.
Ooh.
Now, if you could have a Harry von Whiffingtons for me, Joe, I'd be very appreciative. Ones and 2s all day. Not right up by your microphone. You're not Adam. That's
1,
not many
2,
1s and 2s.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that would be 3.
There's 3 each. I thought you said there were 2 each. 3 each? You lied to me. You lied to me,
No,
Joe.
Berserkers have got 2. Chosen have got 3.
I'm sure they love that.
I was going to bring 2 units.
I don't know about them, but I don't like it.
It's fucking horrible.
You killed 2.
Killed 2. Good. Okay. That was shit.
1, 2.
That was really shit.
That wasn't.
I mean, it was. I didn't know Possessed was 3. I thought they were 2.
If they were.
I thought they were 2 because I said I need to charge my maces into your Terminators, so every time you fail a save, I can be like, that would kill one in the old Codex, and you went, well, just do it in the Possessed instead.
Yeah, you could, yeah, but as in they've got 3 wounds, so you could still talk about the same thing.
I'm going to charge you now.
With?
There's Deathwing Knights around the corner.
Murder.
Oh, yeah.
They're 11 inches away, Joe.
11?
They're 11 inches away, Joe.
I believe in you.
I believe in a thing called love.
Just listen to the room of your heart.
Yeah. Just going to roll 11.
I can see a 6 and a 1.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, it's
I
mathematically
kind of
perfectly
want it to
av-
happen, to be honest.
It's kind of mathematically perfectly average.
Yeah.
The captain is in the unit.
The Terminator Captain gives you 3 rerolls anyway.
I get a free CP reroll.
No.
I get it anyway.
You get to reroll your charges anyway, because that's what Terminator Captain does.
I mean, it's a strong. Joe, look what's under your feet! Joe, look what's under your feet!
The 6 on the
It's
floor.
a 6
I
on
don't
the
know what you're
floor.
saying, but I'm happy to let you have it.
No, it's not in the box.
I mean,
Ah, boo.
you can have it if you
No,
want.
it's not in the box, Joe.
You rolled a 6 before, and then you rolled a 5.
No, it's not in the box, Joe.
Them's the rules.
Rules is rules. Where would we be without rules? France. Right. So that is the end of the Dark Angel's turn, Mr. the Kyle. We didn't score anything.
Oh.
Now, I'm definitely discarding Investigate Signals. I won't gain a CP because I gained them from Azrael already.
If you advance those Stern Guard, could you get to the middle?
I mean, where is the middle? It's there, isn't it? Not really, mate, no. 6 inches is the max I can advance, so I can get to I can get to within 3, but I can't get wholly within 3. So it's fine.
Are you going to keep hold of it?
That's what I'm debating.
Yeah.
If I feel like
to the people, get more of us
if I
involved.
keep, I feel like if I keep hold of it, it kind of tempts you into the middle a little bit. Or does it?
Does it? It's a question we've all been asking. Does it?
I am going to. I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to get rid of both of them, Carl. I'm going to delete them both. All right.
Okay.
That's it. Dark Angels turn 1.
Bubble.
I need to use bathroom, Joe.
Yeah?
That spicy food has really upset me.
Oh.
I'm sweating here. I don't know if you can tell.
You're going to go have a shirt off poo?
That's what I think I need to do.
Yeah?
So I'm going to take this off so there's no risk after meeting it.
Take it off, disconnect
You
it.
can just chat to chat for a bit. You can tell them what you think. Stop on the button. Stop on the button, Joe. You can tell them what you think of the codex.
I haven't read all of it, but I think it's good. I think we're going to see 30 Deathwing Terminator lists just for the lols.
Yeah.
Because in this detachment they are good and they have access to some great weapons. I think if you think instead of I think the heavy flamer is probably a good option. If you can deep strike within 3, so 2 heavy flamers.
Yeah, I mean.
Like that. Like that. And then 2 more units of 10. Because you can just sit on objectives like a big potato. But, done. What? Obviously, Liam's invested a lot of points into the Lion. If you didn't put the Lion in, you could probably get a couple small units of Stone Guard or a couple small units of Blade Guard to just babysit objectives at the back, whilst you just push Terminators into the middle of the table.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's a good one. The Raven Wing Force is probably better. But I think it's better for a more technical player. When you can advance and still shoot, you can't charge.
Mm-hmm.
So lots and lots of bikes. But then the problem with bikes is that they are inherently stuck with the fact that they can be move blocked.
How many detachments are there? We're allowed to talk about that.
3. Mm-hmm. It's 3 detachments. One is the same as what they had before. One's a Raven Wing detachment. One's a Deathwing detachment. I think the Raven Wing detachment really suits the new Storm Speeders and stuff. Because you can then, the hammer strikes and stuff, so you can literally whip around the table and get some good angles on vehicles and still shoot them. I think that's a really good solid one. Outriders are good in it with the chaplain giving them dev wounds when shooting. Very good. I think there's a lot of options in there. I like the Stone Guard idea.
Yeah, no, I do too.
And the good thing about the detachments is you can use them for armies of any colour. So if you're a White Scars player, as long as you don't use White Scars characters, or the one White Scars character, you can use the Raven Wing detachment, which is really good. Because then you can just have loads and loads of Outriders everywhere. Just solid.
Absolute shot.
Do you want to give me some secondaries?
I can.
Yeah?
Whilst we're waiting, I absolutely can. So your secondaries look like
What
this.
are they? Cleanse and area denial. So I have to go into the middle now. So that's good. And cleanses do actions on objectives. So I could do one over here, run into the middle. I think I'm going to keep it,
Give them both?
I'm going to keep it. Give it a whirl. I'm going to go into the movement phase. What is chat saying?
So chat is actually quite busy.
They busy bees.
Alex Gourlay, thank you for the £5 gift for the super chat, and he says, "I love those Raven tops so much. I'm going to ask my girlfriend for one for either Valentine's or anniversary, both in February. So hopefully have one soon."
I mean,
they are actually really nice. I don't know if it comes across properly on camera, but they look really comfortable.
they're really nice. I'm one of those weird freakish people who doesn't like certain textures.
No, so me too.
But then it's some people really, really like it. Whereas I'm like, it's not cotton.
Yeah.
I'm not. It's I'm not basic enough. I'm going to disable them and advance them because I can advance the charge. So 3 + 6. So they're going 12 inches.
But for texture-wise, I much prefer that one to the polos that we got.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I understand what you mean. Schooner, thank you for the £5 donated for the super chat. He says, "So gents, what's your thoughts on the LVO results and what you wanting on the next FAQ incoming? Also, Joe, 160 zombies for SBGL as LVO says so." Lol.
I'm probably for Soulblight Gravelords. I'm not going to run that many zombies. I like the zombie models. I've got 20 in my army because that's what comes in a box. I've got another 2 boxes, but that's solely for like narrative channel games. Yeah. So go like that to there. I prefer skeletons and vampires, so that's probably where I'm gonna go with those.
Yeah.
If I'm 100% honest, I was busy this weekend and I did not follow anything that happened in the LVO.
Do you know what? I didn't catch any of it either.
No.
No.
I heard good things. I heard great things.
Yeah.
But I did not keep track of any of it.
Big Bad Peter Gaming, thank you for the £5 super chat. He says, I've been a member for 2 years, 2 months, and 27 days. What did you think of the terrain that comes with Kill Team? Bombardment, go chaos.
It comes with Kill Team.
Mm-hmm. The new Kill Team.
The LVO released one, the big like power generator thing.
Yeah, it's just one big piece, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks cool. I like it. I like it.
I like it a lot. Stu Will, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. That puts us at 60 new members already, and we're only in turn 2.
Lee's back and he looks like he's been crying.
You look pale.
You need to find the chaos and we'll go around it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Honestly,
The Eye of Terror.
I could have done that in the dark. To be honest, it looks like a cigarette lighter down there. Anyway, I did forget to do my librarian psychic powers into your possessed, Joe.
Oh, yeah.
Can I do that now, or do you
I
want me to just
mean, we
miss it?
can do, seeing as you were so distracted by your poop needle.
I was very uncomfortable for a brief moment. I bought, for my lunch, I had a very Joe-style lunch today, Joe, right? Have I unmuted myself?
What healthy lettuce?
I went to
salad?
Morrison's to pick up some items for lunch, and I had, for my lunch today, a bag of salt and vinegar Walker's crisps, 4 chocolate bourbons, and 9 of Morrison's hot and spicy wings. The hot and spicy wings were a monumental mistake.
Oh, see, that's not a Joe lunch, because I don't like spicy stuff.
No, but the fact that like the kind of composition of it is more of a Joe, the Joe style lunch, right?
The kids garden party style food.
So I watched the stream in the toilet because I didn't want you to cheat, right? Big Bad Peter Gaming said as he fired that librarian, and I forgot that I have smite as a thing.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm going to smite you, oh mighty smiter.
Okay.
If you're okay with that. And what we're going to do is we're just going to use toughness 6, aren't they?
Yeah.
We're actually going to, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to overcharge it, Jay.
Oh, yeah.
It's D6 shots.
Is it blast?
It's not blast, no.
Oh.
It's 5 shots, Jay. I would be hitting you on 3s, Jay.
Yeah. Do you not get +1 to hit because Deathwing?
I don't, does it?
It doesn't matter because you rolled 2 1s.
Model of this unit, yeah. So, but it's sustained because the librarian, okay. Now I'm strength 6 because I overcharged it.
Yeah.
+1 wound.
Yeah.
3s. There's 3 there, Jay. Okay, and -2 now because I overcharged it.
5s.
You can blame Big Bad Peter Gamer for this, Joe. They're D3 damage each.
Yeah.
The first one is a single wound, Joe. The second one is a cocker, Joe.
Oh, yeah.
It's 2 more wounds, Joe.
All right, so I lost 1, so one guy's on 1, and now he's dead.
Yeah, and then the last one, 2 more wounds, Joe.
And he takes 2.
Thank you, Mr. The Big Bad Peter Gaming. Also, Joe, 520 people watching.
520 people?
And also, Trout has just come in with a new super chat, and he says, Liam, what does diarrhea and DNA have in common?
They're both running your trousers.
Oh, you can't. That's my job.
No, it's both running your jeans.
It is your jeans, yeah.
Wow.
Just for your poo break, bombardment. Bombardment.
I'm sorry, chat. There's 500 people, so there's probably more people
Although-
that haven't watched the channel before. Normally, we're a lot more professional. That's a lie. I don't know why I'm lying.
Even though it's not in the super chat, though, there is a comment that I find quite funny. It's Ninja Lee 83 says, nothing like watching a 40k game and eagerly anticipating if Liam had a quality dump.
Quality depends on how you.
Whenever I go to the toilet during the stream, you have a right faff about it.
Yeah, but that's because it's every stream, Joe. That's why. It's not because dodgy Morrison's chicken wings. That's the problem.
Dave B, thank you for the poo.
No, not tonight, chat. Don't start that.
I've got a delicate composition.
It's Glenn.
I get 7 on the primary, by the way, as well.
Oh, you do, yeah.
I do. Shooting of the guns. Right.
Yes, sir.
Possessed don't have any.
Berserkers have bolt pistols. There'll
yeah.
be 8 of them in the unit.
Well, let's give it a whirl.
Do you think, right, this is a generic Space Marine point rather than specifically to Dark Angels, including Chaos. Do you think bolters, storm bolters, bolt guns should have all received the bolt rifle treatment of getting -1 AP?
Yeah, same bullet.
Yeah,
It's the same ammunition, it's just got a bigger barrel.
Yeah, I think they should have as well. I feel like the classic bolter in the narrative is a terrifying weapon that literally blows a head clean off. It's
Yeah.
AP 0.
Yeah.
Just doesn't kind of do it, does it, really? Yeah, okay. I just... I'm toughness... Shoot the Terminator, yeah?
Yeah,
Just the one, actually.
Yeah.
Watch me fail this!
Good. The Demon Prince of Demons, is going to shoot you as well. Because
Is he now?
He's got a gun.
He's going to point his bag fingers at me.
Yeah.
Ah!
2s.
Oh. Oh.
Strength 5.
It's a force. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
The big blob, by the way.
I forgot as well that
-1.
too much time has passed now. Good. 1 goes through. 2 damage?
2 damage.
Yeah, 1 dice. I also forgot those 2 librarian misses. I would have got to re-roll them because you're my oath target, weren't you?
Yeah, do you want to do it
No,
now?
it's too late now, Joe.
Seeing as
No, Joe.
we're going back to the beginning of the game.
Exactly, it's too late now. We're done. I'm just remembering.
Yeah. Abaddon's going to shoot those Terminators.
Is he now?
He is.
I fucking love that model.
With
by
the
way.
Talon
It's
of
beautiful,
Horus.
isn't it?
I really want Abaddon and the Lion to fight.
Yeah. He's on his way.
He's on the way. Help is on the way, dear.
I didn't oath you, but oh well. Right, if you Dark Pact 5, strength 5, so 4s.
You can dark pack.
That's nice. 2 wounds, -1, 2 damage.
3 ups. It's a strong start for the Terminators. Yeah.
Ironically, the Talon of Horus, by the way,
Yeah.
is just a Stormbolter. That's -1 AP.
I know. Don't. Please don't.
And he's
don't.
2 damage.
There's wild amounts of inconsistency. I don't want 2 damage on Stormbolters.
No?
No, just the AP 1 would be nice.
And then 3 men with combi bolters can see you.
Sure. More than that, there.
No, not from that angle.
Liam, did you hazardous roll your librarian?
I did not. I hazardous rolled in the bathroom.
4s. Because anti-infantry 4+. 1 wound, actually.
So here
A
is
devastating wound.
here is the armor save.
You don't get an arm save versus devastating.
Oh, is it devastating?
Yeah.
What's devastating?
Because it's a combi weapon and it's anti-infantry 4+ devastating wound.
Oh, is it? Okay, cool. So here's the hazardous roll. Fuck you, chat.
That mean he died?
No, he gets. He
Are
takes,
you sure?
He takes 3 wounds. He's got
Not
2
a
left.
vehicle.
Yeah. He's a character.
I thought character just died.
I thought characters took 3. I don't know. I don't know, Joe.
I thought it was only
I
vehicles.
safely did it on my librarian thinking it was only 3.
Should we have a little chat?
Let's have a look. I'll have a little check right now, Joe.
This might be a rule I'm just learning. I thought it was only vehicles that took 3 models.
It's definitely not just vehicles. Unless that model is a character, monster, or vehicle.
Oh, that's all right then.
Fuck for that, I just shit myself again.
Again. Smells spicy.
You had me really worried for it. I was like, oh no, I regret all my choices.
Good. How much CP have you got?
Just the 3, actually.
Just the 3, actually. So you're going to get an interrupt, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
Charging interruptings. So I'm going to charge you now.
Yes, okay.
So the possessed are going to charge the Deathwing Knights.
Bold call.
Because you asked for this.
8. Corn wants it. Mark
8.
Corn. Into it.
Going to waddle over here.
Waddle, waddle. Waddle, waddle.
You are on the way.
And then the Demon Prince is going to charge your face. Charge your face. 7.
What's he charging?
That's the same unit.
Oh, is he? Yeah. Waddle, waddle.
And then the Berserkers are going to charge the big unit.
You're a big unit.
I want a big roll here. That's a 7.
7. Perfectly mathematically average, Joe. That's what they say about you often, isn't it?
Perfectly mathematically average.
Yeah. Now, if you roll berserker attacks like I roll berserker attacks, Joe, you're about to watch them fucking bounce. Boing.
But the difference is I believe.
The difference is you believe. Joe is more chaos. I feel like I'm going to just have to pass you the Chaos Crown, Joe.
I fucking love Chaos.
You do, yeah.
Specifically Black Legion, but
I'm going to pass you the Chaos Crown.
the Chosen are going to charge your Stern Guard. Whee! That's a 7. Throwing them 7s out. Why did you look shocked by that choice?
I was quite shocked by that choice, actually.
Yeah. And then nothing else could charge because of how I designed the stupid table. But
But it looks cool, doesn't it?
yeah, so the Demon Prince,
Prince of Demons.
he does something on the charge.
Does he now?
Each time this model ends a charge move, select one enemy unit within engagement range of it and roll 1d6 for each of this model's remaining wounds. Each 4+, that enemy unit suffers 1 mortal wound.
I'm going to activate my Watcher in the Dark.
Can you do
Actually, I
that?
can do that at any time in the phase. I can wait till you've rolled.
In the charge phase,
Any phase.
I've rolled 4.
Deathwing Knights. Oh, it's not on. Watcher in the Dark. Once per battle, in any phase, this unit can summon a Watcher in the Dark. When it does, until the end of the phase, models in that unit have a free on a plane 4+ ability against mortal wounds.
So basically, they lift up this tiny little man and then have the Demon Prince punch the shit out of him.
Feel no pain, 4+. I only get to do it once per battle, though.
Have you got forward?
Yes, because I'm Deathwing Knights.
Boo!
So I did keep one alive. Just. Anyone? No. Just.
So I'm about to lose a unit regardless. So I'm going to go with the Berserkers because
Are you now?
I'm going to go with them because basically you'll swing now and just flat murder all of them.
Oh, that makes my decision making interesting here, Jay. I was absolutely convinced you were going to go possessed first, so I was going to 0 CP Armour of Contempt. But now I'd have to spend a CP to do it, but I only have 3 CP, but I want to spend 2 CP to interrupt. But I also want to use the CP on the Berserk. I'm not going to do Armour of Contempt because I want to show off cool Dark Angel stratagems instead. And I've got
Okay.
one in mind. So hit me with your Berserkers. Do your work. If you kill these terrorists, I'm going to be very upset.
I'm going to spend a CP
Yeah?
for Profane Zeal.
What does that mean?
So that means I get to re-roll hit rolls and wound rolls of 1.
Cool. Into it.
So I'm going to go with. Is anyone in that unit hurt?
Yes, one guy. Hey, it's that one guy. He's got 1 win left.
He's got 1 wound left.
Uh-huh.
Ugh. So I'm going to have to go with the Berserker Chain Glaives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have to check a rule now.
I don't think I get the marks.
Yeah, because it's not part of their data slate. Boo! So I'm hitting you on 3s.
You are. Rerolling 1s.
You're on them ones.
I'm going to take the 2s out for you, all right?
It's only because they can't make dark packs. It means they can't get
Sustained and lethal.
sustained.
Which would have made them good in normal Chaos Space Marines. This is. I think they're bad in World Eaters anyway. They're arguably even worse in. So these. Oh, you've knocked them across, didn't you? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Sweet Caroline.
And because I'm not a world eater,
Your strength 5.
I'm strength 5, so only when you're on 4s.
But rerolling 1s.
But rerolling 1.
I mean, you did all right there, mate. Never underestimate my ability to fail 2-up saves.
well,
They're AP 1.
have you Armour of Contempted?
No. I wanted to save my CP for cool things.
That many, good sir.
It's fine. I'm going to live. These are -1, yeah?
-1, 1 damage.
So 3s. Oh dear, oh dear. 1 dies. Another 1 dies. Another one takes a wound. That was a 3. So he dies. Another 1 dies. And he's got 2 wounds left, okay?
Cool. And then I've got Berserker Chain. No. Cornate Eviscerators.
Yep. So 3 attacks each. So 6 in total.
3s.
Oh, that's good, wasn't it?
That's good, wasn't it?
These are stronger.
Strength 8.
Yeah, so 3s.
So 3s.
We're rolling 1s.
Don't need to.
These are -2.
These are -2.
These are my 4.
You're in for a clapping.
Oh dear. So that kills the guy. That kills another guy.
Yeah.
Hey, Brick killed a guy. That kills another guy.
So how many did I kill? 4?
5 in total. But one of those was in shooting, wasn't it? So, okay. I'm going to spend 2 command points to interrupt with my Deathwing Knights, my Knights of Deathwing.
Yeah.
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 Now these used to be amazing. I used to be very excited because you know, strength good.
Yeah.
Right. So 4 guys can fight the possessed. 2 guys can fight the demon prince. Okay, Prince of Demons.
How many find the demon prince?
2.
2. What is the AP of a Mace of Absolution?
Well, you know, they are the Deathwing. They are the first company of the First Legion. They are devastating. They only have melee weapons. They're only good at melee. They can't shoot, Joe.
Yeah.
It's AP1.
Ugh. So basically, I'm armor contempting someone, aren't I? But mine costs 2 CP because fuck chaos.
I mean, you get dark packs everywhere, which are quite
I
good.
do. You got 2 guys fighting the demon prince.
Prince
I
of
feel
Demons.
like he's got a greater chance of surviving, so I'm gonna put it on him.
Okay. So he's basically swinging at his normal armor save now.
Yeah.
Which is
2.
it's 2 up, is it?
Was that 2 CP, Joe, was it?
2 CP. Because well.
What can I do in my fine face? Oh no, Joe. Right, okay. I should have. That's a cool strategy I could have used. Duty and death.
Yeah.
4 up when they die, they fight on death. That'd be cool.
Oh, that reminds me. 1 CP.
You haven't got any.
So take that armor contempt back, would you?
Fine, fuck me. No, it was a cool strategy. I can't play it.
What is it?
It's
What is it?
a-
What
It's a
does it
fight
do?
on death. Same as yours, the 4+5 death. But carry on. I don't need it. I'm just going to stand there and get flattened.
So these 2 here, Deathwing, the finest melee unit of the Dark Angels is not a character. I can swing into Demon Prince. I have 8 attacks with 2 of them. They hit you on 2s, sir. Like that, all of them, right there.
Good.
Right?
I like it.
I don't get any sustained or any of that nonsense, so that's just it. That's we're done. Right? Now, strength of these, Maces of Absolution is 6. So 4s. Right? I'm okay with that actually. That's 4s. Strength 6 is decent on an infantry unit. So 4s. There's a fair few there, Joe. Ooh. Now none of them are devastating. They're all AP1 now 0.
2s. It's good.
I mean, you probably shouldn't have spent the 2 CP. Okay, right.
Oh, you need to take a battle shock test on your big blob of Terminators.
Do I?
Yeah, because I shot them with my gun from my Demon Prince.
We're good.
You're fine. Battle shock's great.
Okay.
Great rule.
Yeah. Right, I've got 2 more maces, a flail, and the
You just got to flail at me.
captain into the possessed. Now, everything is 2 damage. It doesn't matter really what order I do this in, does it? To be fair.
No.
Because everything's 2 damage. So we'll start off with the
And what's your AP?
2, 1, and 2.
Because I've got armor save of 3+.
I'd have put the armor contempt here.
Yeah, well, some absolute clever clogs thought they had more CP, so it's fine.
And it's a fucking 65-inch screen there, Joe, which tells you
yeah,
what
but the
your
numbers
CP
are
is
still
on.
very small.
And if you can't see the numbers, you just say, Kyle, how many CP have I got before I spend any? And he'll go 2, Joe. 2.
I did, and I also confirmed as well,
Yeah,
Joe.
yeah.
I said 2, you sure?
Yeah.
So here, no longer is it called the Flail of the Unforgiven.
Yeah.
It's now called the Great Weapon of the Unforgiven. I don't know why they needed to change it, but it's not flail anymore either. It's just a big stick rather than a little stick in the kit. It's a very nice stick.
What? Why do you go with the flail? They just lose them all.
The model doesn't have a flail anymore, yeah.
It's like,
Because I don't think they want the Dark Angels like that.
Right.
5 attacks, Joe, hitting you on 2s.
I don't like it. It's evil.
It's like road
And
rash.
it has sustained hits 1. So my 5 attacks turn to 7.
Like a
hits.
flail would.
Like a flail would.
Yeah.
Like a flail would. Not a slightly bigger stick.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is strength 6 as well, so I'm winning you on 4s.
Yeah.
But really what we want here is 6s, because I do have devastating wounds. Okay? Oh! Like that, Joe.
Like that.
So the 2 that you've got there are the armor saves, which you take first.
Yeah.
Now they're at -2.
5s.
Yep. Okay, so you failed 1, which means you've got 5 lots of 2 damage.
5 lots of 2 damage. I've got one guy there. He's got 1 wound left.
Yeah.
So I'll do him first.
He's dead. He's dead, Joe.
He's dead.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Now you can do.
And then 2 on the next one.
Yeah.
Because 4.
Yeah.
He's dead.
He's dead, Joe. He's dead. Yeah.
Right. So that armor of contempt wouldn't have helped me at all.
No,
Right?
no, Joe.
And then 4 on the Master of Possession, who I believe has
Herpes.
4 wounds.
And herpes.
He's dead.
He's dead.
He's dead.
He's dead.
So the flail alone wiped the unit.
Yeah.
Like road rash.
And I didn't put the other Deathwing Terminators into the Mist of the Demon Prince, which makes me sad.
Yeah. Good.
Okay. So they can't fight now because they're dead, which means we go into these possessed, these chosen, these things over there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Them.
Yeah, them ones, yeah. Them in it.
Them boys.
Them.
Uh-huh.
We
feel
are going
I feel much
to
better now.
Dark Pact.
Are you?
Yes. We failed, but we get to re-roll because we're
Chosen. You are the chosen.
We've
You
lost.
are the chosen one!
So,
You were supposed to bring balance to the Force!
I'm going to fist you now. 4 attacks.
I did a film reference there, Jay.
I know.
The Star Wars one too.
It was, yeah.
That is 3 lethal hits.
Lethal.
And a hit.
Is it?
And that wounds. From
Uh-huh.
a power fist, would you
A
believe?
power fist, no less.
So it is -2 damage.
I'm a Stern Guard. I don't have anything fancy.
You're 4 up in
4 up in because of Azrael.
Yeah. Do you get it in combat as well?
That's actually a very good question.
Not that
It
it's
doesn't
helped
make
you.
any difference right now.
No.
But it is a good question. Azrael, my lord. Yeah, the unit has a 4 up in front, so that's decent actually.
I like to imagine it's like a big dome that shoots out the top of his helmet, and then like a mushroom, just like goes down. And then 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4.
Yeah. That's fine. Right, how many died? 3, 4, 3. Fuck. I picked too many up, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then normal attacks from normal men.
We're just normal men.
We're just normal men.
We're just innocent men.
Those come out, and then lethal, 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 lethal.
You're so happy.
25.
3s.
Boop. 8. Corn wants it.
AP, nothing.
-2.
So 4 up in Venables again.
Yeah. But these are 1 damage each.
This time it did make a difference. So one guy does die and one guy takes a wound. This guy can die. And this guy can take a wound. All right.
And then, Mr. the Demon Prince, Prince of Demons. He shall Dark Pact.
Oh, a thing fell off of him.
Oh. There's also a little back banner.
This is what happens when you use super glue instead of plastic glue.
Which is what happens when you're a big, just gammon-handed
I mean,
buffoon.
I just picked him up.
He is Dark Pacted.
I thought he'd already fought.
No, he just ran into you and just headbutted you.
Bonk. Oh yeah, you picked the Berserkers first, didn't you? Of
So he
course.
got 6 attacks. would you
6,
believe?
no
6
less.
attacks.
Okay.
And he is on 2s.
He does.
Oh. Well, I'm Dark Pacted, so boop.
Yeah, a mark of Sinesh.
I'm Strength 8.
Okay.
3s.
Okay. All right.
They are
Hey, be
-2.
So 4 up in runnable saves.
Yeah.
Whoop.
3 damage each.
Okay. So you kill one guy,
Yeah.
and then you take 2 wounds off of another one because I'm Deathwing, so I take -1 damage.
What stupid rules.
Cool. Okay.
Cool whip.
I mean, you've done all right. You've killed a fair amount. Now I
Yeah.
get to fight you back.
Yeah.
Let's do some piling in. Boop. There, right, like that. Get Azrael in. We'll fight, because it doesn't matter now, does it? Because you've done everything, right? Correct? Cool, okay, perfect. So your guys have 2 wounds each over there?
My berserkers.
No, these cheeky chaps, chosen.
They have 3 wounds.
Are you fucking kidding me, Joe? This isn't funny.
It's brilliant.
So my Stern Guard that can fight, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them can fight right now, okay? And they have just close combat weapons, I assume. So 4 attacks each. 1, 2, what did I say? 4, didn't I? 1, 2, 3, and then 4 of the finest Stern Guard veterans. The veterans of the Stern Guard are going to swing at you now, and I hit on 3s, and I have sustained hits 1. So these all miss. That misses.
But you get 2
Two good back
sustained. Denied.
Sustained, Your Honour. These are strength Space Marine, so 4s. And your toughness chosen, so I assume 5s?
4.
Oh, really?
They're just extra wounds, basically.
So 4s. So we're trying to chip some wounds off already. That was 6, wasn't a 6. There we go, take it out. So there's 5 of the finest there, Joe. Take that 3 out as well. 5 of the finest. 3 up armor saves, please, sir. If you can fail 2, that'd be nice. You did, cool.
Damage 1 each?
That's 1 damage each, mate, yeah.
One damage each.
One guy got one wound left.
One guy's got 1 wound.
Hey, so one guy. Azrael.
I should put the black dice next to him, because Black Legion.
Azrael will hit you on 2s. Yeet. 6 is a sustained. He hits you 8 times.
Nice.
He is strength 6. He wounds you on 3s. 6 is a devastating.
No, it is devastating.
So,
What's your damage?
damage 2, AP 4.
Do you remember when characters used to be good?
AP 4. So you don't get a save. So you don't get a save against any of it.
Yeah.
So that will kill a guy.
Yeah.
That kills another guy.
kills another
guy. The guy takes 2 wounds.
Yeah, so you killed 1,
2, 3,
2, 3,
and a half.
and a bit.
Azrael, I love Azrael.
I love that Asriel did all the work that that the Stone Guard couldn't do.
And do you know what we're going to do, since you've pulled like that, is we're not going to
You're
pile
gonna
into
run
you.
away?
We're not going to pile into you. We're going to stay
No?
exactly where we are.
All right.
Because we're out of engagement range. Over here, the Deathwing Terminators are now going to pile in so we can fight you. Fight me, oh mighty fighter. Like this and like this. I want them all to get into base contact so they can all fight. Yep, they can all fight. Good.
Yep,
Good
yep,
job.
yep.
And I'm going to spend a CP, Mr. the Kyle.
Okie dokie.
And it's called Martial Mastery. Okay, so I can re-roll wound rolls of 1.
The Martial Mathers.
Yes, unless the unit is in range of my vowed objective, which they are. In which case, I can re-roll all wounds.
Well, that's good, isn't it?
So I get +1 a wound, re-roll all wounds. Actually, that doesn't make a massive difference with Power Fist because I'm winning on 2s anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, right, cool. So we will start off with the Power Fist, the Fists of Power. Now, what I did, the first Terminator you killed in the unit was a Sergeant because there's no point having a Sergeant anymore.
They are a bit
He's
shit.
got power sword, he's dog shit. Get him off. He's the first one to die. So the rest of them have all got power fists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 power fists left in the unit. Miss of the Joe on the Deathwing Terminators. And so that means I have, with my power fists, 5 lots of 3, so 15 attacks.
You got 3 punches each.
Yeah, they only have 3 punches each.
That's a bit poo-poo, isn't it?
I don't mind it so much because I hit on 3s.
I don't know.
I don't think it's that bad. Okay, so I'm going to hit you now. I'm going to hit you on 3s.
Yeah.
By Deathwing.
Yeah.
Doesn't make a difference. You're not my oath target.
No.
Hit on 3s. The 6 is a sustained because Librarian. So I missed a number of times. They're actually quite unwieldy. But those 3 stay in because of sustained, okay?
I believe.
Now, I'm strength 8,
2s.
but I reroll 1s because of the CP that I spent.
Yeah, all 1s followed by 1s, please.
So I did roll 3 1s.
You are trying your best.
I'm trying to help you out here, Joe. And then I rolled no more 1s. And they're a power fist, a damn good fisting. So they are all at -2.
So 5s. So there is a chance, is what we're saying.
Well, I've got the Librarian to go yet.
I have saved 2. So that means 1.
9 are dead out of 10.
Yeah.
Mr. the Librarian, with his axe of doom and power and destruction,
So
has
just take him off.
4 attacks. No, I don't want you to take him off, Joe. I want to fight you. I have 4 attacks with my force weapon, which is psychically tuned. I'm going to fight you now.
A tuna fish.
A tuna fish, a tuna fish.
Off they go.
These will hit you on 3s because I'm a librarian. And librarians, they're not very good with weapons. Great with books, bad with weapons.
Yeah.
3s, 6s are sustained. I hit you 5 times. Apparently, he is good with weapons.
Yeah.
Bad with
You
books.
took what you said personally.
Yeah. He would be better in combat if he was a Black Templar's librarian. Anyway, he is strength 6.
Yep.
So I get +1 a wound because you're in range of my vowed objective.
But I'm not your target.
Doesn't matter. For the vowed objective,
Oh.
you pick an objective and everything in range.
So 2s.
2s. And I re-roll because of my stratagem. Boop, boop, boop. That's another one. These are all only -1 though. I'm saying there's a chance the way you roll.
He's dead.
He's very dead. It's 2d3 damage. I have murder fucked the Berserkers.
We tried.
Well on a Deathwing. Well on a Deathwing. We did something. I'm happy, chat. I'm
We
happy.
on the Deathwing.
We all over the Deathwing. End of Joe's turn, I think.
Yarp.
Europe.
I got area denial
I
and
should've-
a little cleanse.
Before them, we'll move them within range of the objective marker.
I think cleanse is 2? Or
It's-
it's
yeah.
3. I think it's 3
You
on.
sure?
Cleanse per objective
Yeah.
is a number of points. Mhm.
I think it's 2, but if you're tactical, it becomes 3. I don't know.
And you do 2 objectives to get 5.
Yeah.
Have 3. Just have 3. It's fine.
Okay.
I don't know.
You can have 3.
I don't know how to play this game.
Area denial.
Yeah.
You don't have a unit wholly within 6 inches of the centre.
Yeah, it did. Got a massive rhino there.
Oh, do you know what?
You thought it was
Literally thought that was a
I was just
straight.
about to say, you thought it was great. Yeah.
Yeah, didn't think it was a model, not edge highlighted. Anyway,
Anyway,
It is actually.
Dark
It's very
Angel's turn
dusty.
2.
There you go. There's a little bit there.
what I forgot to do, chat, at the end of Joe's turn was rapid ingress.
Oh.
But there's a fun fact here. What I had in my mind was that I could do it for free, because you can rapid ingress on the teleport hammer for free, but only with the Terminator unit, which isn't the Lion.
No.
So I wouldn't be able to do all that other stuff anyway. So, hey ho.
And you'd be lying to us.
I would be lying to you. Hooray!
Whee.
Mega Bants. Right. So, in that case, Kyle, I believe I have 2 brand new and fresh secondary objectives, please, sir.
Yep, and here you go.
Capture enemy outpost, extend battle lines. Okay, I'm into it.
That's good.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
And you
I
get
can live with
7
that.
on the primary.
Yeah, I'll keep both of them, please, sir. It does mean now I want to throw the Lion at a Dreadnought and potentially end up getting charged by Abaddon.
The heart wants with the heart wants.
The hard one for that. I gain an extra CP because Azrael is still on the table,
Yeah.
despite the Chosen's best efforts. I have 7 on the primary points, so I think you've already put them on for me. Thank you,
have.
sir. And we're going to get moving. It's not a lot to do, actually, because I don't have a very big army, Joe.
No, we're about the same now in terms of models.
So in terms of, So I feel like chicken tonight. Actually, I don't after today. Oath of Moment target is probably going to have to be the Demon Prince, the Prince of Demons. He's causing me problems in my lines right now. So I feel like he needs to die. Now, in terms of the vowed objective, I think I'm going to stick with the same objective,
In case
if
you
I'm
go
honest
over
with
there.
you. That being said, what's the toughness of your Dreadnought, sir?
Of my Dreadnought,
Yes.
I believe it's toughness 8. I could be lying. It's toughness 9 with 8 wounds.
Is it toughness 9? Toughness 8 would have made a difference. So the other thing I could do, and I need to just check this. Select one objective.
need
So what I
to
could do is this is a big gamble.
Yeah?
I could vow the Contempt to Dreadnought on your home objective.
Yes.
If the Lion then successfully makes the charge, I get to wound in the Dreadnought on 2s. Because it's the vowed objective.
Yeah.
So at the moment, in my turn at least, none of the objectives make any sense to be vowed because none of your units, like I can't do much over here.
No.
It's not really, doesn't gain me much. I could vow that objective, and if you come over there, I get +1 wound against you. So my options are basically that one or that one.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go over here,
Oh, yeah.
if I'm honest with you. Because I want to put you off running Abaddon and the Terminators that way.
He's scared of nothing. Actually, he's scared of a lot of things because it's so easy to kill him. But,
Yeah, okay. We're going to do that. I think we're going to do that. Okay. And then we're going to go into my movement phase, and we can talk to the beautiful people who are the chat.
Yep, okay. So I'd like to thank Trout for a poo.
Hey!
thank you, Mr. Trout.
That's it, yeah. Chaotic Failure, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. Taylor, thank you for becoming a Jarl all by himself.
What are y'all talking about?
On his own, yeah. Trout says, hey, got any grapes? Because we were doing the duck thing earlier. But you guys took ages to get there.
Get where?
Everywhere. And a huge thank you to Chapter Master Ballsack for the 50 gifted membership.
What a hero! Have you
Thank
seen?
you.
Have you seen Ballsack?
Good
I'm
Lord.
wearing mine tonight just because you wore yours on War Games Live, so I thought I'd wear mine. And he was like, he said to me, he said, I saw myself on War Games Live. I need to diet. I was like, why? Like,
That's peak
you've seen
human performance.
You've
there.
seen Joe, so I don't.
Yeah. We're all a professional of something.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
That puts us at 121 new members.
Oh my god!
Yeah, and we're only in turn 2.
Oh my god!
Wah, 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 wah.
So I feel like chicken tonight.
So actually, funny you mentioned that. The poll at the minute, I've put the poll as a takeaway of choice.
Oh, did we just decide on bone? Did we for the?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so.
Like it was an easy win as well. Yeah. So yeah, takeaway of choice. We've got kebab, Chinese, KFC, or Mackies.
Ooh. Kebab, Chinese, KFC, or Mackey's. As a takeaway.
What do you like? I mean,
I just swapped Mackey's for Indian, but my choice out of those, and even with Indian included, would have been Chinese #1.
so
Yeah.
I was going to put pizza, and the chat have mentioned it as well. I was going to put pizza, but pizza's an easy win, isn't it?
No, I'd still go Chinese.
Really?
Legit, yeah, straight up.
So Chinese is at 53%.
Yeah, I'll go Chinese. Although,
Mackey's at 7.
have you had KFC since they updated their fries?
They are
Goat.
good fries, aren't they?
They are good.
Goat now they are.
But
Goat.
I
They're not
prefer-
made of goat.
I prefer Burger King, but there's not many of them around.
No.
Joe, what's the OC of your contempt to Joe?
3, I believe. Potentially 4. 3.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Trucker.
Why doesn't the lion have the Deathwing keyword?
Because he's not part of Deathwing. He wasn't trained as part of the Deathwing.
But it used to be that all the HQ models would have Deathwing, Ravenwing, or whatever it was, or Deathwing at least, or Inner Circle.
Yeah, Belial's got it, hasn't
Yeah. Well, Azrael's got Deathwing keywords.
he? Yeah.
So the lion can deep strike. I was like, 1 CP.
But the lion's been away for
I'm not spending this,
10,000
by the way,
years.
Carl. I'm not spending this.
I know.
What I was thinking was 1 CP, I could land 3 inches away from you there. I'm OC4, it'd be mine.
Yeah.
But he hasn't got Deathwing keyword, and it's locked to Deathwing.
Maybe that's why he took it away from him.
I mean, that'd probably be a bit strong. I can't charge you, but I could take the objective off you.
Yeah.
Huh, okay, so that's not an option for him.
Yeah.
So I just need to think about whether I'm going to just jump in and try and charge you for a laugh. Now, I'm not going to make the most out of his lone operative ability if I do that, but let's be honest, you're not packing a ton of firepower that concerns me, really, apart from those last cannons and those multi-melters. Multi-melters, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. Huh? I really need that capture enemy outpost for points. You're going to have to have it, aren't you? You're going to have to have the line in your back passage.
Oh.
Oh.
See if he can do it, chat, shall we? See if he can do it.
9. Oh, he's off the table. Got to take him off now.
Just angle him away like that. There you go. So it's a 9-inch charge for Mr. the Lion. Ooh. We can do it, I believe. I believe! With a reroll, there is a 47 or 48% chance of success.
No.
Never tell me the odds. Right, okay. Into the shusting phase.
Are you just trying to prove the fact that you've watched a film?
Chat have been.
Oh, is that from a film,
So
is it?
chat have been mentioning the fact that like you are. Your
He's like,
references.
oh, I'm going to throw some Star Wars.
Every
jokes in.
single time they're like references. Liam has watched something. What is this?
It's all Star Wars, though. The same series of films. And it's probably because I watched the Family Guy Star Wars recently, not actually the films. Right, Sternguard Veteran Squad and Mr. the Azrael are going to shoot at the remaining 2 chosen.
Well, they shall turn around and look at you.
They will face me, shall they?
Yeah.
Okay, I've got 2 heavy bolters still in the unit, so we're going to grab the Sternguard heavy bolters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we stay still.
Yeah, so 3s.
So 3s to hit you this time. With sustained.
I do find
Good.
it mental that they made the heavy bolter on Space Marines heavy.
Okay.
What
Right.
the heavy bolter?
Yeah, but like they hit on 3s with a power fist, which is -1 on other stuff. So it's like they're in power armor. Like, why just let them hit on 3s and just don't give it heavy?
So this one is AP -1, Jay.
Yeah.
And that one's devastating.
Oh. You killed a man.
Oh no.
And then another takes 2 damage. And now I'm going to fire my 1, 2, 3, 4 Sternguard bolt guns at you. Sternguard bolt rifles, which are in rapid fire range, which means I have no less than 12 of the finest shots. I actually really like Sternguard,
Yeah. They're cool, aren't they?
especially in this detachment where they get Deathwing and they get that keyword.
And +1 to wound as well.
So these are also heavy, so I hit you on 2s now, and I get sustained from Azrael.
So 3.
Yeah, so here's the
That's
3.
strong, that is, isn't it?
Really good, isn't it? It's really good. They're strength 4, obviously. Yeah, strength 4. Yeah, strength 4.
They're an efficient kind of backline holder, aren't they, really?
No devastating. Actually, not great at all. Only the 5, actually. No devastating
Yeah,
at
but
all.
you are, because it's anti-infantry 4+.
Stone Guard bolt rifles, no. Assault, devastating wounds, rapid fire, heavy, 1. I'm not combi weapons, I'm running Stone Guard bolt rifles. You get combi weapons or Stone Guard bolt rifles, you don't get both. I'm running the bolt rifles.
Oh,
They are -1.
strange.
Combi weapons now, you don't get 2 profiles, do you? You just get the anti-infantry one. But the combi weapons, you get a 24-inch range, 1 attack, hitting on 4s. But the Stone Guard bolt rifles, you get 2 attacks, rapid fire, 1 hitting on 3s. I prefer it.
Yeah.
AP1, so he's dead.
Oh.
Hey, Brooke killed a guy.
Oh my god.
Boop.
Off he goes.
I stabbed a man in the heart with a trident. Right, Deathwing squad over there with Mr. the Librarian into Mr. the Abaddon's unit.
Cool.
Because there's nothing I like firing more at with Stormbolters than Terminators. So we're going to start off with the cannon of assault. 6 attacks. You are not my oath unit, so I hit you on 3s. No sustained, Your Honour. These are strength 6, so it's 3s.
Yeah.
But they are also devastating for that one there. So it's 2 at AP, I think nothing, isn't it? For
AB 0.
just take a wound.
Just take a wound.
Take a wound.
Down to 2.
Down to 2.
Mr. Powerfist, he will take it.
So we'll start off with the Stormbolt as bolts of the storm, of which there should be 3 left. How many assault cannons are left? Is it just the 1 assault cannon left? Yeah. So 4
Did you
Stormbolts.
just shoot with 2 assault cannons?
No, 1 assault cannon. I shot with 1 because I thought 1 was left. 6 shots is 1. Jay. That's how it works.
Is it?
3s with 6s sustained because Librarian. So 4 come out, 3 go back in.
No!
Maths. Oh, maths. So the 16 translates to 15 hits.
Yeah.
Strength 4. 5s.
Oh.
I wish that was devastating.
So 4.
At minus because Stormbolters. 0. Good. Librarian. I want to keep him alive, so I'm not going to hazardous it.
No.
What would have happened if I did hazardous it? He'd have died. Good. Okay, so we made the right choice, chat. D6 shots for just 2, hitting you on 3s. We hit you once, wounding you on 4s because strength 5. We wound you once. It's not devastating. It's -1 this time round. You're fine. Good. That's an effective round of shooting there. Your Demon Prince, Prince of Demons, is a monster, correct?
Yeah.
So the Captain Captain can shoot at him?
Yeah.
What does he have?
A Mastercrafted Stormbolter?
Captain Captain, my Captain has a Stormbolter.
Oh.
Not even Mastercrafted, Joe.
No.
2s down to 3s can fire in combat. Good.
Do you not get +1 because Deathwing and target?
I get to re-roll because Oath.
Oh.
So I've hit you 3 times.
Ooh.
I don't get +1 because he's not Deathwing Terminators, they're Deathwing Knights. Strength 4, so I think 6s. That's a cocker, I won't count that one.
Cocker.
No saves. No saves, Joe. I mean, you could roll one if you'd like to.
Nah.
The Lion! Oh, Lion, my Lion! I love this guy. I need to start listening to Son of the Forest again because I got halfway through it and stopped, and I feel like I should
Mixed
listen to that.
emotions about Son of the Forest.
Really? Don't spoil it for me. So 2 shots from Mr. the Lion. Okay. Gonna hit you on 2s. He's hit you twice. There is no sustained.
Did you shoot in my Hellbrute?
Is that what it is? The Contemptor in front of me?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Liam, chat saying Sternguard Bolt Rifle has devastating wounds on the app and in the Codex.
Yeah,
You'd be in rolling 6.
but not on a 4+. So the Sternguard have 2 potential weapon profiles. They have the Sternguard bolt rifles, or they have the combi weapons. The Sternguard bolt rifles are heavy assault, devastating wounds, rapid fire 1. So you need 6s to wound to get devs. However, the combi weapons are anti-infantry 4+ devastating wounds, so they get devastating wounds on the 4+. So Joe thought I was firing combi weapons, but I wasn't. I was firing bolt rifles. And the big distinction is I was firing 3 shots each. If they were combi weapons at that point, I'd be firing 1 shot and hitting on 4s.
There are combi weapons in that unit.
I just run them all as bolt rifles because I prefer to, because they're nicer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're right, they have got devastating wounds, but I didn't roll any 6s. So I hit you twice with Mr. the Lion and his Armour Luminous plasma part, right? Strength 8, Joe.
Toughness 9.
So it would be 5s, but you're not in range of my vowed objective marker, so it would have gone to 4s if I'd have made that choice. Just gonna roll 2 5s though. Oh, we rolled 1.
Just the one, actually.
This is -3.
A 5+.
And again.
A 5+.
That's the same as you rolled on the floor. It's 2 damage, sir.
Oh. He's down to
Electric Avenue.
6. I'm going to use a square dice because I can.
A square dice. Boop. Okay, so that is my shooting phase concluded. We're gonna charge you now, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're gonna charge the Demon Prince, Prince of Demons, right? We're gonna make it. Look. See, 10.
You did.
Right, good.
Yeah.
I
you believed.
I feel like I've used it now. We're now going to charge you with a lion.
Yes.
I need a 9.
You do.
I need a 9. I have 2 CP. Yes, I have 2 CP. Good. So the first one is a 10.
He wants it.
This is him running. That's how he runs, the lion.
Yeah?
How many CP have you got, Joe? Oh, 1. You can't interrupt.
No.
That's bad for you, isn't it? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear.
But the things I can do with 1 CP.
Armour of Contempt.
No.
Okay.
Because Games Workshop hates me.
So you've got no interrupts.
No.
Now, do I now run at your Abaddon unit knowing you've got no interrupts to try and kick some Terminators in the face? I kind of feel like I want to.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's a bold choice.
What's the
Bold,
range
bold.
on Das charge? I don't think it's too long.
4?
I think it's,
It's a 4 from that guy there.
yeah, it's a 4 from that guy there. Now, we're going to go for it, Jay.
You're going to go for it?
I'm going to go for it, Jay.
Okay.
Yeet! We made it, Jay.
You did.
We have a 6-inch move, chat. All right? So, that means this guy can run into this corner here. That means this guy can run into this corner here. That means this guy can... He hasn't got to fight first, has he, Abby the Don anymore?
No, because that would make him efficient when he gets attacked. That's the biggest downside to Abaddon, is he just can't... Him and his unit can't take a hit.
Okay, good. Right. And you've got no way of interrupting?
No.
Good, okay. So we have played tactical for a change, Joe. The Librarian in his dog shit axe has hung back a little bit there. He's kept himself within range of my vowed objective marker.
Yeah.
So I'm going to spend 1 CP, Kyle, on Martial Mastery on that unit, okay? Which gives me reroll all wounds now against your Abaddon unit because I'm in range of my vowed objective marker.
I like it.
Right? The other one I wanted to do, I think, is my charge phase. And it's it's just because it's cool, right? I'm going to do it on these Deathwing Terminators over here who charged your Demon Prince. It's called Wrath of the Lion. It's another CP, so I'll go down to 0. I probably wouldn't normally do this because I think I'm going to kill that Demon Prince anyway, but I think it's cool and it's a new strategy, so we're going to use it, right?
Yeah.
And this is the charge phase. Now this one, Wrath of the Lion, select one enemy unit within engagement range of your unit and roll 1d6 for each model in your unit, adding 1 to the result if the enemy unit is within range of your vowed objective marker, which you're not. So I have 6 models in the unit, I get 6 dice, right? For each 5+, you take a mortal wound. It would be on 4+s if you were in range or I were in range of the objective marker. It does, however, cap at 3 mortal wounds. But it's cool, isn't it? It's different. It's basically Terminators going bowling into you.
Yeah.
I did exactly 3 mortal wounds to you, Jay.
But do I ignore them? That is the real question. I ignored 1.
Okay, so you take 2 wounds.
I take 2. I'm down.
Cool new strategy, I'm into it. I like it.
I'm down to 5.
You were,
I
I
am.
think you were on 7, yeah.
I'm 7, so I'm down to 5.
We're actually going to swing with that unit straight away because we're over there now and you can't interrupt me. And I keep saying that like I'm worried you're going to say something like, surprise, cockbag, but you're not going to do that. So we have the Deathwing Knights, so we're going to swing first. And this is the unit who's being led by the Chaplain, Chapelan, right? And he has the Litany of Hate. So I do get to +1 to wound here anyway.
Yes.
Now I'll start with my Flail of the Unforgiven, which is no longer a flail, it's a great weapon of the Unforgiven. 5 attacks hitting you on 2s. 6s are sustained. I've hit you 4 of the times.
Do you get to reroll because oath?
I do get to reroll because I thank you.
You lost that chance.
Oh, yeah, I did. This is strength 6, your toughness 6, correct?
On a Demon Prince?
Yeah.
Toughness 9.
Oh, so it's still 4s because I get +1 from the Chaplain. That is 2, no devastating.
So you get to reroll?
What for?
Or did you? Or no, you.
That's on
played
that
it,
unit, mate, yeah.
Minus
Yes.
1 on a Crucius?
-2 on a Great Weapon of the Unforgiven.
Oh.
Take 2 damage. Or do you?
What do I do? Boo.
3 left.
He's got 3 left.
We have 4 guys with maces.
Poor baby.
1, 2, 3, 4 guys with maces.
Oh, baby.
These all hit on 2s.
Yep.
No sustained. None of that nonsense this time round. So we've hit you with all but 2. Not bad, not bad. I still dig Deathwing Knights. They need to come down in points a little bit, but I still dig Deathwing Knights. Strength 6, I'm going to wound you on 5s, but I've got the Chaplains of +1, so 4s. No devastatings. Many 6s. 9 of the finest wounds, please, Joe. These are, in fact, -1.
So 3s. Ugh.
That's
1,
8
2.
damage.
3, 4. That's all but one of these.
It's 8 damage now instead of 12.
So all vibes.
I think he's dead.
He tried.
Does he explode?
Does he explode? He has the ability to explode. He does not.
We killed the Demon Prince. We sunk his battleship.
Boo earns.
Okay. So we're going to move over to Mr. the Librarian's unit, of which there is 5 Terminators left.
I'm going to spend 1 CP
Are you now?
on Eternal Hatred.
Are
that
you
mean?
sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Eternal Hatred means that on a 3+, because I've got the Mark of Corn, I
Fight
fight
death.
on death.
I like it. I'm a fan.
A big
Okay.
fan!
So I have 5 Terminators with Power Fists. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Now kiss.
5. If you stop throwing them on the floor. I hit you on 3s. You're not oathed, but I do get sustained from the Librarian.
Goodbye, Demon Prince card. I knew you well.
So 3 miss, but 2 sustained. So I hit with all but 1.
Yeah?
Miss of the Joe. Strength 8 would mean I wound you on 3s, okay? But I am in range of my fancy objective,
So
my
2s.
vowed objective. No, I don't get +1 because you're not in range of my vowed objective.
Oh.
But because I'm in range of my vowed objective and I spent that stratagem, I get to reroll all wounds. So it's 3s with full rerolls. We all love the rerolls.
You love rerolls. You're always saying about how much you love rerolls.
They're my favourite thing of 40k in the world.
Yeah.
All of those, sir, at -2 because power fists and 2 damage each.
So 4s is what we're saying. 4s.
I mean, you rolled really well.
So 1 is dead. 2 is dead. 2 are dead.
2 are dead. Do they fight on death?
1 does.
1 does.
I'm going to dark pack the unit. I fail.
Really? Abaddon in there?
Yeah, he's. Oh no. He is. Oh, he's leadership 5. So
You're
yes,
good,
I
you're
pass, yeah. Do I get a CP because I dark packed it? No. We'll take off this guy with Power Fist. He gets
Herpes.
some stuff.
And
some
things.
Yes.
And things.
And things, Joe.
So with a Power Fist,
a fist of power.
I get 3 attacks. And I hit you on 3s.
Do you now?
I do. I get to reroll because Abaddon. I get 2 lethal, 2 sustained.
Your Honour.
Your Honour. 3s. So there's 4 at -2.
4 at -2. On my 4 up in vulnerables. Boop, boop, boop. Well, that's very bad for me.
I've killed 2.
You killed 2.
He killed 2 on his own. I feel confident about this fight.
See, your dark packs make those Terminators really sing, don't they? Yeah, they do make those Terminators really sing. I'm a big fan. Now the Lion, because we're still doing charging units. You should have really gone first, but wait, it doesn't matter. They will have fights first.
It'll be all right. My Dreadnought's going to turn around and look at you.
8 attacks from the Lion with his fights first. Now, interestingly, his Primarch of the First Legion ability, I select in my command phase, and he's not on the table. And I've read somewhere that, oh, you still do it. I don't think that's
You
right.
can't.
No, I think
It's
that's
on the
right.
table. There are a few units that allow you to do it once you come in, but it's not very obvious.
I'm going to hit you now on 2s. You ready? Were you ready?
Oh,
That's fine. I'm okay with it.
you're fine with that.
Strength 16, Joe.
I'm toughness 9.
3s.
So 3s. A whiffer, please.
It's not a whiffer, Joe.
You
AP 4, so 5, 6 ups.
fine. Fine.
Fealty. I mean, how'd it go? It means I've only done 16 damage.
You'll be right. Does he explode?
Negative,
No.
Goat Herder. He is dead.
Oh.
We killed him dead. I need to do a consolidation, by the way,
Yeah.
which is on this unit in a minute, but we'll let you fight first here.
Yeah.
I just don't want to keep walking in front of camera. It's important for my secondaries. I'll explain why in just a moment, Chat. Oh, chaplain, my chaplain.
So what you've done there is basically taken Abaddon out of the fight.
Yes, that was the intent.
Yeah. So
I don't want to be fought. I don't want to give you an excuse to swing with Abaddon if I can help it, Joe.
fine. I will swing with 2 men with power fists because of
Abaddon-
how Games Workshop.
Abaddon touched me in my dark places many times in 9th edition. I
did.
still worry about him.
So I'm hitting you on 3s.
Yes.
So that's
A lethal and sustained.
a lethal and a sustained and 1 miss. 2 misses, which both hit. So that stays in for the
Yes.
sustained.
3s. I heard you scaredy fart then as well, by the way.
Did, yeah. So that is but 5 at -2.
4 up invulnerables. I can't keep failing. See? Just 2 damage.
2 damage.
Okay, so now I need to do the pilot as well. If we go to top
I'm
down.
not finished yet.
Why? I thought you said you'd done all the...
I've got a chain fist and a power sword to go.
Oh, have you? Sorry. Okay. We'll go into this guy here. Sorry. Carry on. I thought you would... I thought that was it.
So my accursed weapon.
How accursed is this weapon?
Hits you on 3s.
With rerolls.
I want big here.
So 2 lethals, 2 sustained. Beautiful. Strength. 5 in it?
5. So 4s.
Just the 4s, actually.
So that's just 3 at -2.
At -2 still. Oh, that's all right then. 4s. He's going to take 1 damage at a time.
Yeah.
So he dies, and then the guy's down to 2 wounds remaining.
And then a chain fist.
A Fist of
Which
Chains.
hits on 4s for some reason.
It does. They're a bit more unwieldy. You have hit
That's
me,
fine.
You've hit me 3 times.
I've hit you 6 times.
Well, yeah. And lethals.
Lethals.
Nice.
This is why dark packs are so good.
3s.
But thankfully, it's anti-vehicle, anti-monster 4+.
Yeah. Boop. That many.
And they're also AP2, 2 damage.
Yeah.
4s. So 2 more damage, you're going to kill that one guy.
Yeah, it's that one guy.
Good job, Joe.
Oh, poor old Abaddon.
He doesn't get to have a go, because otherwise that unit would have been murder fucked. Right.
He'd be like, you die and you die.
So
you
what
die.
I've got on this guy here is a relic called
You've got some personal information on
the
him.
Singular Will, right? It's a 20-point relic, which means I can consolidate 6 inches. And normally, you can't consolidate at all unless you can get within range of an enemy or objective. And I actually can get in range of the objective because of the 6 inches.
Because the wonderful wizard. of
Nice,
Oz.
isn't it?
Yeah.
So I think for slow-moving Terminators, this relic is really, really good to give you a bit more mobility. He belongs to that squad.
Yeah.
So I'm a big fan of the 6-inch move as a consolidate, which is cool. We dig it. We're into it. Right.
Yes, you can.
That, Mr. The Kyle, would be the end of the Dark Angels' turn. Time to score it up. We captured the enemy outpost for 8 of the finest victory points and extended battle lines for 5 of the finest victory points.
Toy.
So that was a nice big 13-point
Oh, I
turn.
didn't pile in, did I?
Boop, boop, boop.
Oh, no, I'm not going to pile in. I'm going to stay out of combat.
Oh, yeah, you want to come and fight the lion?
Yeah.
He's got fights first.
I might not send him.
Chaos Space Marines, turn 3.
Turn 3, Joe.
What are my secondaries?
Kyle, please give him shit, or you're sacked.
Okay, done.
He did me a solid there, Joe, didn't he? Oh, you brought him in disguise.
I get to keep my job!
Fine. All right. Cool. I get 5 on the primary.
Oh.
Just a 5, actually.
Are you keeping them?
Oh, I'm keeping him.
Yeah. Probably for the best.
Oh, I'm sorry, Joe. That's a bit of a shitter for you, that one, if we're honest.
Shouldn't have got rid of that CP last round.
Just a little bit. It's all right, because I gain a CP now.
Just the one, actually.
The one. Let's move some dice. That's his.
Yeah, he's on 2. The other one can come out. Because you killed the guy.
And then we're just going to go scooch round.
Yep.
We're like, don't mind us.
just like this.
Yeah.
I do prefer that base you put him on. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah. It's a nice base. We have to
It's
thank
sick.
Mr. the Lehman.
Mr. the Lehman the Russ, yeah.
He's going to do the thing in the middle.
Deploy teleport home for 3.
Yeah.
Just the 3, actually.
Just the 3.
You're going to come get yourself clapped by the lion.
Yeah. We too like to live life dangerously.
This is my kind of army. 5 units. Don't have to worry about too many phases.
If anyone in chat has Sons of Horus Cataphracti Terminator shoulder pads, please let me know.
Still after me, yeah?
Because because Games Workshop were like, we'll sell these for a week, and then never again.
He can't offer you money, but he can offer you a rigorous hand job.
The most rigorous. Shooting phase. Abaddon shoots go Dark Pact. Wee. Well, I rolled a 6 there. That's flat, so stay. Do I gain a CP? Please. Thank you. I gain a CP.
Oh, 2 plus, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm going to shoot. Anything. So 4 combi bolters into that Terminator squad in front. Well, that one Terminator and the Librarian. I hit you on 3s.
Yeah.
I get 2 lethal.
2 sustained.
2 sustained. That goes out.
Abaddon does turbocharge Terminators, doesn't he? He actually makes Terminators.
He makes Terminators real good.
He makes Terminators feel like Terminators rather than what they currently feel like, which is like a soggy biscuit.
Yeah. And
But I love them. I love my babies.
oh yeah, it makes me sad that people aren't running massive 10-man squads of him anymore.
I bought a 10-man squad and you just killed it all.
Well, I'm going to. 4 pluses. Devastating wounds.
Yes. Wait, what? Oh, combi weapons.
Combi weapons. Because you wouldn't run them with anything else. So you take 5 devastating wounds.
Cool.
But they're not mortal wounds, so you don't get your librarian special.
Well, his is just about psychic weapons that attacks anyway, isn't it? So I don't think it matters.
I think it's mortal wounds.
No, I think it doesn't matter anyway, because 4 plus further play against psychic. It's against psychic.
Yes. So 5 saves at no AP, because combi bolters.
So no saves because they're devastating, Joe.
Oh no, so you got 5 2-up saves.
Yeah.
And then 5
Devastating wounds.
Devastating wounds.
Okay, I've got 1 Terminator with 3 wounds and a Librarian with 2 left. Why am I rolling any saves?
Just don't then.
They're just dead, Joe. You just killed them without me. I go, oh, I pass on my saves and they're still dead.
Good.
Oh, you killed a guy.
Fuck yeah. They're tough to kill, Terminators, aren't they?
I kind of like the 10-man blob with the Librarian for the sustain, but Storm bottles are just so shit.
How many battle tactics do you get in that detachment? Are you not better just having a 10-man unit with a captain?
1 battle tactic, 2 battle tactic. So I get Armour of Contempt, so -1 AP, and I get Unmatched Fortitude, which is if your strength is greater than my toughness in your shooting phase, then you're -1 a wound. Which is, I mean, it's all right.
Yeah.
If you think about toughness 5 Terminators, I get hammered by, I don't know, assault cannons, multi-melters, las cannons, all that kind of shit. Like, I -1 to wound then is all right. So, but it's a battle tactics. With a captain, it's free.
The Dark Pact.
Oh, are you?
Le Dreadnought.
Fail.
Le Hellbrute.
He's very much
passed.
past. He's very much past.
He's passed. He's Marker Corn, right? So I don't get any benefits. But I get lethal. I don't know, why did I do it? No, because I get sustained hits 6 and lethal hits 6.
In melee?
In shooting. But in melee, I get lethal hits and a 5+. So Corn and Celeste, they get the 5.
No, you don't get lethal hits and sustained hit 6. You pick one.
Yeah,
You pick one, but I'm a Hellbrute, which means I get the benefits of both.
Oh, right, okay. I think he's making this up.
No.
I think he's feeling on the ropes a little bit.
No, so Sinesh and Korn get 5 pluses to hit bonus in combat, and Zinch and Nurgle get 5 pluses to hit combat in shooting combat.
What?
He just says words in the hope that I completely ignore him.
So I get 1 lethal, 1 sustained. 6.
Probably. As a mark of Corn Dreadnought, that doesn't seem to make any sense. You know.
Toughness of the Lion.
9.
You sure?
Yes.
Positive?
It might be 10.
It might be 8. I want it to be 8. That's why I'm asking. Seven?
9.
9! Wow. He is as tough as a Hellbrute. 4s then. Just 2 actually.
Okay.
-4.
But I have the Emperor's Shield,
You do.
because he's no good using it on his chair.
Yeah.
3+ invulnerable saves. First one. Good. Second one. Good.
Why are you so boring?
Strength and honour!
My Terminators, they go Dark Pact.
Are they? Because it went so well with multi-melters.
But they've got combi bolters. So.
Yeah.
So combi weapon, so it'll be all right. There is...
Yeah, but your combi weapons are anti-infantry, aren't they?
Yeah.
Cool, he's a monster.
He's a monster!
Don't care, Joe.
Don't you?
No.
Don't you?
Not
Oh, I'm a
infantry
Terminator. I get to re-roll all my hits.
Why do you? Oh, Mark of Undivided.
No, just because a Terminator rule I always forget all the time is despoilers. Each time this unit makes a Dark Pact until the end of the phase, you can re-roll the hit roll. Didn't make it up. Much. Right. So there's auto wound.
Yeah, and sustained.
Sustained.
Because the Hellbrute's near them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. 6 is Joe.
It's like a helicopter going by.
Sorry, I can't bloody hear you.
It's like a helicopter.
6 is Joe. I'm toughness 9.
1 devastating wound.
Cool.
You are devastated.
I'm down to 9 wounds.
You are devastated physically and emotionally. And then 3 saves of 2+. If you please.
Oh, you're AP nothing? You'll be glad that's not in melee. You'd have taken a mortal wound.
Oh, my bum. The charge phase
Harry von Chargington's.
of charges. The Hellbrute is going to go first.
Is he?
Yeah.
How far's he got to go, Joe? Should we find that out first before we roll it? Otherwise, I don't like the tension. Find it out first, Joe. How far do you need to get to Lionel Richie Johnson?
9.
Brom's favourite number.
9.
Ready.
Why are we?
Steady.
Put down.
Ready.
No.
No, you failed, Joe. Does the Terminators want to go on their own?
The thing is that the lion could
He will fuck them.
straight clap him. Are you dev wounds?
No, you got your 4 up in vulnerable
I
save,
got my
mate.
4 up.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to charge. We're going to charge with Terminators.
It's probably a bit closer.
There's
make
an 11, which would have been great for him.
They'll make it, Joe. They'll make it.
Can I say that was the reroll?
No.
Oh.
You don't have the CP for a reroll.
I do. Got 2.
Oh, you do have 2. I thought you had 1. Oh, no, because you got one from your Dark Pact, didn't you? Of course. From Abbey of the Don.
Because I asked like nicely.
Because you put out the other night. Yeah.
And then Abaddon's unit is going to charge your Deathwing Knights.
The ones that can't hear.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he'd be like, night time, motherfucker.
I mean, he's not.
Not on that. CP reroll.
Really?
Okay, you'll be okay now.
Better.
Yeah.
Right.
2 CP gone.
Yeah. 1 CP, actually.
2
2
CP.
CP.
Is
it?
a mission special rule, Joe.
Oh,
That you picked
That you selected, not at random. At random.
at random.
How far are they running?
9.
Can they fit through that gap?
Yeah.
Can they?
They crouch.
Some suspicious moving. We've got some Brom moving on the go here, chat.
You going to interrupt then with Mr. the Lion?
I don't interrupt with the line, he just fights first.
I know.
8 attacks. Oh, fuck! I can't use any of the stratagems because he's not got the Deathwing keyword. It makes me so sad.
Oh.
Right, okay, so I'm going to hit you
So
on...
do I use the fight on Death strat?
Well, you got OCP.
Got 1 CP according to that.
Well,
Yeah,
you
but you
had
need
2
2.
and you spent 2.
Yeah.
But you need 2.
No, he had 2, he spent 2, he's on 0. Because his CP reroll is 2 CP, and he had 2. So he's got 0. So you can't do a fight on Death strat, Jay. Because rules and junk. 2s. 6s are lethal.
Good.
Forgot that last time. Strength 16.
2s, would you believe?
I'm trying to help you out here, Joe.
You are.
No devastatings. So 6 at -4. 4 up in vulnerables.
4s. All 4s.
Oh. 3 dead. Flat 4 damage.
Boo.
Bees.
Babies.
Fucking change this stuff. Right.
Why? It's anti-monster.
Is it?
They're anti-vehicle, anti-monster, aren't they?
Not too late.
No, they're just anti-vehicle.
Oh, they're just anti-vehicle. Okay, right.
Yeah.
I take it back. I take it back. You're correct. Take the chain fist off.
But We're going to go with Abaddon's unit.
Are you?
Yes.
What's the AP of everybody?
2 and 4.
I was going to Armour of Contempt for 1 CP, but I'm not. I'm going to use a cool Deathwing stratagem, Joe.
Yeah?
We're going to use Duty Unto Death.
Yeah?
4 up, fight on death. Cool, isn't it?
Why
It's
not?
new, it's different.
Dark Pact. Yeah. Do I gain a CP? I've already gained one of this phase.
You have, correct.
Boo.
Boo is boo.
Should just go with Abaddon first.
I mean, he can fight because he's
can.
in base with the model in base.
Yeah.
So you have got to a point where he can swing.
Abaddon.
Abaddon, don.
Hits on 2s. Do you know what? Should I be greedy?
Reroll all of them.
Yeah. Be greedy.
More of them lethals.
Oh!
It paid off,
1,
Joe.
2, 3.
Paid off, Joe. You need 6 more in, don't you? Because that's the stage
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
I knew I was right. Joe did have 3 CP.
Oh.
Yeah. So you've got 1 CP
I
left.
thought you
Joe.
told me you had
I've
2
got 1
CP.
CP left then.
Yeah.
All right then. 1 CP. We roll all wounds.
Oh. All right.
How did you get to 3?
He had 3 because he got 1 because he had. Who did you have on still?
Yeah, so at the end of his turn, he had none.
Mm-hmm.
And then you spent
gained
1 in
1.
my turn.
Yeah.
And then you'd have gone back to none. So
Yeah.
you'd got 1 in your turn for 1. And then Abaddon would have given you none, so you'd been up at 2. So then you'd gone to 0. I don't remember what you
Liam
said.
just doesn't like people having fun
Have a
or
CP.
enjoying.
Have a CP, Joe.
No,
have it. I don't
no,
care.
No,
Have it for free.
twos.
Have 2 CP
No,
for all I
take-
care. Have 2 CP, Joe.
Take 9
Have
devastating
3.
wounds.
Oh, fuck me. Have 3 CP, Joe. I don't care. Okay. I've got armor saves as well, or is it just dev?
So those are dev, and these, and then you've got 9 at -4, 3 damage.
So I have a Watcher, right, in the dark,
Yeah.
which used to mean I could use it against Devastating because they were mortals.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they didn't change that rule, Joe.
Yeah. Now they take the Watcher to the chaplain, and the chaplain's like, okay, point to where Abaddon touched you.
So what have I got to do now?
You've got to take 9 invulnerable saves.
Oh.
Oh, it's okay, because I've got, whilst my chaplain's leading a unit, I've got a 4 up, feel no pain against mortal wounds.
Banging.
100.
Great
Dubs.
rules, right, Games
100,
Workshop. Right.
100 GW. 4 up invulnerables, I guess.
4 up in Manchester.
I mean, they did okay.
That's not bad.
That's good.
That's not bad.
That's good for you.
So 3 go through.
So they're flat 3 each.
So it goes to 2.
So 1's dead,
Yep.
2's dead,
3 dies.
3 are dead.
That was actually really good for me.
Yeah.
So
It could have been worse.
So do those 3 people that you've just flat murdered
Yeah.
fight to
When
death.
do you fight?
Each model unit is destroyed. If that model has not fought this phase, roll a d6, adding 1 if your unit is within range of your vowed objective marker, which they are. So it's a 3+. I do not remove the destroyed model from play. It can fight after the attacking unit has finished making its attacks. So 3 3-ups. So 2 of them so far can fight. I'm going to leave those 2 there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And 3 have died, Joe. So you get to continue making your attacks now.
3 Fistatrons are flying their way to your face.
2, wasn't it, actually? No, it's 3 dead,
was
but
3.
2 can fight. 3
Yeah.
died, 2 can fight. Correct. Yeah, cool.
Fist in your face!
Fist me, daddy! Oh,
So
that was much worse.
1 hit. Well, that's that. I'm not going to re-roll those just in case this goes wrong.
I mean, I think you'll be all right. The reroll always pays off, see?
There we go.
All right. That 2 comes up, but 1 more goes back in.
Yeah.
There you go, sir. There you go, sir.
3s.
Yes.
That's fine. 2, 4, 6, and
AP?
2.
Oh, I should have Armour of Contempted. No, I spent the CP. I'm on 0 CP, Carl, because I fought on death. See, this is what I mean. Don't track your CP. -2, so 4 ups again. Oh, that's very bad.
They're 2 damage each, so I guess that goes to 1 damage versus you.
It does, yeah. So 1 is dead. That's
Yeah.
it. You killed 1 with all that.
And then a chain fist.
Does he fight on death? Yes.
The noise that chain fist makes. How many people are there? Only the 4, because you killed 1. I remember.
I remember.
He hits on 4s.
But you get rerolls, because Abaddon.
Abaddon.
He makes Chain Fist worth it. I actually fancy a chain fist unit of Abaddon if you go up against vehicles. It's quite nice.
Yeah. I was just Taylor.
3s again.
Good.
Just the one, actually.
the one, actually.
So I have a 4-up. I fail. I fail it. But I take 1 wound, so I've got 3 left on that guy. Okay.
Boo!
So the 3 guys that died with their maces of absolution, their maces, yeah, that's right. 3 guys have got to fight on death.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
How many attacks do they get?
4 each. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. So these guys will hit you on 2s.
Thank fuck.
Okay, I don't get any sustained fancy nonsense.
Right.
I am strength 6, I'll wound you on 3s. My chaplain, I have to. Oh, I just have to be leading, so I get to hit you, wound you on 2s.
Yeah.
So I've wounded you all but one of the times, Mr. Joe, so
And what
far.
is your damage too?
It's damage 2, mate, yeah. And then -1. Yeah, -1, yeah.
3s.
I killed a guy.
You killed a man.
Yep. Okay.
Off you go, chain fist.
Okay.
Oh, I get to go over here now.
You do get to go there before I get to finish off with that unit.
So they go Dark Pact as well.
And they fail.
And they pass.
Oh.
So, 2 men with fists walk into a bar. Right.
Oh dear, Joe.
But it's okay, because I Dark Pacted, which means I get to re-roll. And I get 2 lethal.
And 2 sustained.
No, because I'm not in range of...
Isn't it 6 inches?
Yeah.
Oh, you're just out. Okay, cool.
3s? No. 5s?
5s.
Yeah.
I'm strength. I'm
Just 2, actually.
-2.
2.
So 3 ups. I pass 1, fail 1.
2 damage.
2 damage. I'm down to 7 left.
And then my lord is going to clap you.
My lord.
He gets...
Is he going to clap me?
He is. With his exalted weapon. He gets 6 attacks.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
I miss the days of actual Black Legion Hero Hammer, where a Chaos Lord in Terminator armor was terrifying.
He was a king
Peak.
on the battlefield.
He was frightening.
When he would just run into
Anyone.
He'd just run into Brom's Knight and be like, dead. Thanks for coming. Right. 2s.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do?
Reroll everything.
Well, I want those lethal bizzles, don't I? It got a bit better. And then 5s. I'll take it.
It's quite okay.
If you fail all of these, he's dead.
Yeah, 3 ups. I mean, I'm the one that can. I failed 1.
You had 1 chance.
Okay. So now I get to activate over here.
Do you?
Yeah. So this guy will pile in. Boop. 3 inches, touch him. I can fight with everybody.
Noise.
So my flail of the unforgiven, no longer a flail. My great weapon. I'm going to take a lot of getting used to
What
that.
he's done is he's let it out flat, and then he's like he's welded all the links together.
Yeah, my great. Yes. My great weapon of the unforgiven hits you on T's. I've hit you 4 of the times. No sustained.
He watched Ghost Rider and thought it'd be really cool to set his chains on fire, and he just melted.
This will wound you on 2s.
Yeah.
The 6 is devastating. The other 3 are at -2, sir. 2 damage.
4s.
So I killed a guy and take 2 wounds off another guy.
Yeah.
And
Do
then
you reckon Ghost Rider is just like everyday TV in the 41st millennium?
And then the chaplain, my chaplain, he has 5 of the finest attacks, Joe.
Ooh.
Okay, and he will hit you on 2s as well.
Ooh. There's dice everywhere.
He's hit you 4 of the times, all right? And he will wound you. He's strength 6, but because of the +1 inbuilt, he wounds you on 2s. Like that. These are -1, so you're on 3s.
3s.
If you could fail more, that's another 2 damage, so another one's dead.
One has died.
It's a hell of a fight over there, isn't it?
I know. I mean, though your other unit of Black Knights going to come in and straight fuck me, but
I mean, that's my plan.
it was lovely.
It was lovely. That would be the end of the Chaos turn, I believe. I believe.
End of my turn, I get deploy teleport Homer for 3,
Yeah,
and then I'm going to discard investigate signals for a CP.
you're not.
Why?
Because you already got one from Abaddon.
Fuck. I'm going to bin it anyway. This is a stupid game. Why didn't I just Taylor? Why didn't we just go?
Dark Angels, turn 3.
Dark Angels 10-3.
I should have just bought 30 Terminators.
Joe, this is a straight fucking murder fest at the moment. Already, right? So I need 2 fresh secondary objectives, please, Mr. The Kyle. Assassination and secure no man's land. Actually more difficult than it sounds.
I mean, killing Abaddon shouldn't be too difficult.
I mean,
and-
the Chaos Lord is possible as well. I got fights first there.
Yeah.
But you will have 2 CP to interrupt, which is a problem for me. I'm going to keep them both anyway.
No, I have 1 CP.
You do have 1 CP, that's right, yeah. Okay, so you can't interrupt. That's actually important. I still get another CP as well, Mr. The Kyle, because Azrael's still on the battlefield.
That unit of Stone Guard will just straight clap Abaddon.
How many primaries?
I hold my home for 2. I assume Abaddon holds that middle one.
Abaddon is OC4.
Yeah, so you hold that middle one, so I don't hold that. But I'm OC4 there, and the Terminators should be 1 each.
And the Chaos Lord is 1, yeah, so you hold my home.
So I get, what's the home, 6?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So I get 8 victory points, sir. I think the home is 6 points worth.
Yeah, it is.
So I get 8 victory points on my primary, please.
Okay.
And we'll get into moving. And we can talk to chat and the £387.50 worth of super chats.
You zoomed past your movement phase last time, so I didn't get to do any of them. So
I'm
will
gonna go
do
for a wee,
I will
so-
do that right now.
Can you
do
mute
that.
yourself?
You are muted. All right.
Alrighty then.
All right.
Alright.
So going into chat. So thank you, Smeg for Brain, for the lovely little postcard. He says, first RTT this weekend, representing the Great Hall Shield Wall, fearing the data slate for my Tyranids. Hashtag score mines.
Ooh. I actually don't think it'll be that bad for Tyranids. I don't think they're in too powerful a place. They're not that bad at all right now. Oh, I need to oath the unit, don't I? So I'm going to oath this unit, and I'm going to pick this as my fancy objective again as well. Okay? So we go in and straight fuck Abaddon. I don't think Tyranids are in a place where they actually need much of a nerf, actually. I think
When is it?
the balance data slate,
Yeah.
we don't know. Normally January, February time. I'm assuming this year what they've done is they've waited until LVO finishes before they decide to bring out the balance data slate, because it makes sense to. Let me think.
But yeah, so there's that. Big Bad Picket Gaming, thank you for the postcard. He says, if 40k factions were different takeaways, what would each faction be?
Ooh, Kyle just rolled a 6 on the advance. Sorry, I missed that. What if each faction was?
If 40k factions were different takeaways, what would each faction be? Bombardment.
Bombardment. Oh, that's a tough one, actually, isn't it? That's a tough one. If each one was a takeaway, which one would it be? I don't fucking know.
So, okay, what would orcs be?
Orcs. I feel like orcs is kind of more like pizza. Like I feel like Teenage Mutant Ninja.
Really heavy,
Yeah,
doughy, full of calories,
Yeah.
and mushrooms.
And you don't feel bad after you've been near one.
No.
I don't feel good even after you've been
Someone
near
did say earlier in the chat when this was put in that Death Guard would be Indian because of Nurgle.
Yeah, okay. So it's more about the result than the actual taste.
Well, I'm not sure about that.
Okay, I'm into it. I reckon, I'm thinking like Tau is like fish and chips, because, you know, fishmen.
Yeah, fishmen.
I'm just being lazy there.
Space Marines would be like
Space Marines.
fish and chips, but just like a.
No, I feel like Space Marines is like your kebab, just fucking meaty.
I was thinking something a bit more plain Jane, like a Rustler burger.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, so there you go. Jill Thomason Stewart, thank you for the postcard. He said, would you rather fight 100 lion cub-sized Primarchs or 10 Primarch-powered lions?
Oh, well, probably the 100 Lion Cub Primarchs, I feel like. I feel like that's what I would do. That's my choice.
Out what? So out of the two, you'd rather
Yeah,
fight...
I'd fight 100 Lion Cub-sized Primarchs.
Yeah?
Have you unmuted yourself?
I think so.
I've unmuted him as well.
What about 100 Primarch-powered honey badgers?
Have you ever seen a honey badger?
Yeah. Trick question. They're already there.
They're violent as hell.
Yeah.
Mr. Lackey, thank you for the postcard. He said, just dropping in, but damn, how about those new Dark Angels rules, eh? My Emperor, how the mighty have fallen.
I love them!
Some Dark Angels players stole GW's candy at school.
I mean,
I actually think, as a competitive army, they're actually very good.
So you're seeing it as well now.
So obviously, like, seeing it in action now, and you'll probably see it over everyone else's battle reports over the next 2 weeks, is that in terms of competitive play, and it's an objective holding game, and because of how the terrain is, you pick and choose when you're on objectives and when you're holding them, or when you want to take an objective off someone. So by stacking the Deathwing buffs and that stratagem on that one objective that you want to take, you just go, cool, it's dead now, and then you go and sit on one, and when someone charges you, you go, cool, fight on death.
So I legitimately think that the Deathwing one is a decent detachment rule. And when you layer that in with what you can take with it that takes Deathwing now, Stern Guard, Vanguard, Blade Guard, Deathwing Knights, normal Terminators, Redemptors. I mean, obviously the non-infantry don't get the benefit of the rule, but when you look at what you can stack in, that's pretty powerful. However, I don't think it's the more competitive detachment. I actually think the Ravenwing one...
The Ravenwing is better.
And the reason why the Ravenwing one is more competitive, in my personal opinion, is because the Deathwing one limits the vowed target, is limited to Deathwing infantry. They get the benefit, right?
Yeah.
And the stratagems are all Deathwing infantry. The Ravenwing detachment allows Adeptus Astartes units to advance and shoot and fall back and shoot. Anything in the Space Marine Codex. Anything.
Yeah.
That's really good.
And then
That's
if
really,
you think
really
about Azrael in the unit of Hellblasters or something.
Yeah, and don't forget that the second you can advance and shoot also means you can still do actions. So your foot-based Space Marines suddenly become highly mobile and good at actions all over the board.
Yeah.
I think it's got a lot of play, competitively.
Yeah.
But, you know, what do we know?
Things like Eradicators become really efficient then.
Great Hall Shield Wall knows nothing about competitive people.
No.
We don't just sign up anyone who will win an event. Right.
I'm not done.
Oh, he's not done.
So Martin, going on to that, Martin Easterman, thank you for the 10. He says, Liam, I haven't kept up with the rules. Is there anything cool with having vehicles or dreadnoughts as Deathwing? Also, why is it that your photo of a Deathwing knight, which I think he means Johnson, with a sword is better than GW's?
Oh, no, so mine's the, I think his Deathwing Knight is about the one on Instagram, which is the one I
Oh,
posted
sorry,
up.
yeah, absolutely.
Because I care about models, unlike Games Workshop, so I made it a bit different in terms of a pose.
Yeah.
So Deathwing. So in terms of like Redemptors and stuff, if we talk about who gets Deathwing, right? You get Terminator units, Blade Guard, Ancient Blade Guard veterans, Stern Guard veterans, Vanguard veterans with jump packs, Land Raiders, Land Raider Crusaders, Land Raider Redeemers, Repulsors, Repulsor Executioners, and Dreadnoughts all get the Deathwing keyword. Now, in terms of the vowed target, the +1 a wound, all of those vehicles will gain 0 benefits from that particular ability because that affects Deathwing infantry only. But in terms of stratagems, duty unto death, so fight on death, is in fact a Deathwing unit, not a Deathwing infantry unit.
Yeah.
Relic Teleportarium is Deathwing, but you can't put them into Teleportarium anyway. And then everything else is Deathwing infantry. So realistically, with your Redemptors, you get fight on death for 4+, which isn't bad for a Redemptor. Or if you're in range of your vowed objective, you get to fight on death for a 3+. And that's basically all you
Do you
get.
know what I'd put in there? Old school box knot.
Why?
Because
He doesn't exist anymore, does he?
Yeah. It's just Dreadnought in the Space Marine in the Space Marine Codex is just Dreadnought.
But fight on death for 1 CP with a Redemptor is about the only cool thing you can do, but it is cool.
Yeah. It is cool. But the great thing about the box knot, or you could just run a Contempt Dreadnought like I do for Hellbrutes, it's a lieutenant. It gives reroll ones to wound. Aura. So it's the old lieutenant, so you can just kind of plod around, and because the old box knots are quite small, like he can hide behind this wall because they're tiny.
I don't know. I am a big fan of infantry heavy lists with no vehicles, as you could probably tell.
Yeah.
And I feel like, if I'm honest with you, the majority of this codex's stuff kind of leans you into old school infantry stuff, and that's about it. So yeah, I would say you can do, like for the Deathwing specifically, you can do the fight on death. That's about it, really. Yeah. There's nothing else that special, if I'm honest.
Yeah. But I like the idea of a couple box noughts or Contempt Dreadnoughts as just Dreadnought, because it's just the word.
Yeah, they're cool. It works.
If he follows them around, it takes a bit of the pressure off on the stratagems for re-rolling wounds.
It just makes me sad that you don't get any of the Deathwing bonuses. Like,
yeah.
Like literally, if you think about it, for a okay, so let's take a Repulsor Executioner or a Land Raider, right? So you can't Relic Teleportarium it because they can't start in Deep Strike. So all you can use is fight on death with the Land Raider. Are you going to spend a CP? So we're going to give Land Raiders a Deathwing keyword. Cool. That gives me nothing at all. Literally nothing at all. It just has a keyword. It's literally one of the most pointless rules in existence because all of the stratagems are Deathwing infantry, or the one that it can use is fight on death for a
Does
repulsor.
Belial affect Deathwing units?
He's leading, as always, because Hero Hammer's changed now, Joe. It's only the leader unit he's in. Right, okay, Joe, just to explain, I've got a big 6 inches advance over here, which I got very excited about until I realised that the heavy bolters don't have assault, and neither does Azrael. So you've just got 4 bolters there to try and kill those chosen. No, chosen?
Yeah.
Right, that's a problem. It's okay, we'll set up Secure No Man's Land for the next turn. Over here, the Knights just moved up towards Abaddon and his unit to charge him, and the Lion stayed in combat, because fun, okay? Anyway,
Lion.
into the shooting phase, I now have my 1, 2, 3, 4 Stern Guard bolt rifles to shoot at you. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're 2 shots each, rapid fire 1.
Yeah.
So I will get 12 shots into them. So if everything goes perfect, I'll kill 4. Probably not going to happen, chat. We can try. We can try. I haven't got anything that's good in my shooting phase, so I'm just going to shoot at you now. Okay, I'm going to hit you on 3s. And Azrael gives me something, sustained.
Yeah, denied.
So that 2 stays in because it's sustained, okay? Now these are not anti-infantry 4+, because they're not combi weapons. They're just strength 4, -1, 1 damage, but they are devastating wounds. So all 6s. We tried. We tried, team.
So you have killed 1 already. 1 has taken a wound.
And then -1.
1 has got a wound left.
Okay. I can't advance and charge, so I'm just going to stand there in front of you and hope that I win the fight in the future. Okay, beautiful. Charge phase. The Deathwing Knights unit is charging Abaddon, which, by the way, for your reference, is both my oath target and my vowed objective. Okay.
Oh. Oh.
We are in combat with you. You can have it. We're in combat with you. Right. So, you cannot interrupt, am I correct?
I cannot. I
Right,
have
cool.
but 1 CP.
So I can start wherever I want.
You can.
I'm going to start with Mr. the Lion.
Oh, that's a mistake.
8. Why?
No reason.
Why?
No reason.
Why, Joe?
There is no reason.
How many Terminators have you got left in Abaddon's unit?
1.
Okay, I'm going to actually spend 1 CP
Yeah.
on Wrath of the Lion.
Yeah.
So 6 dice, right? And I get to roll on a 4+, I do a mortal wound. But because I'm in range of my vowed objective marker, is that right? Yeah, it's on 3+. So 3+ to do mortal wounds. Yeah. So maximum of 3 though, mortal wounds.
Oh, so you've done 3.
So I killed the guy.
You killed a guy. That does cause a problem for you, and the chaplain is now out of combat.
I don't care.
I don't care.
That's fine. Okay, we're now going to fight there. We'll start with my flail mace, extended greater good weapon of the Unforgiven.
1 CP, fight on death.
I'm going to hit you on 2s.
Yeah.
That's bad. I've missed you twice. Oh. But you're my oath unit, so I can reroll. I remembered shit.
Yeah.
I hit you 5 of the times. Strength 6, toughness good.
Toughness 5.
So I wound you on. Wow. So I wound you on 3s.
Everyone's like, oh, Abaddon's really broken. He said, no. He falls over to a stiff breeze.
I'm gonna 1 CP, by the way, Kyle, for reroll wounds on the objective against Abaddon. Oh. So 2s. With rerolls.
No.
Oh, just the 4 actually at -2.
-2. So 4s.
Take 2 damage so far.
I'm down to 7.
How many Deathwing Knights remain in that unit? Let's have a quick gander. 1, 2, 3 Knights and the Captain. Okay, so that's just 12 attacks for the maces.
Just 12.
Just the 12, actually.
Hitting on 2s, re-rolling. Wounding on 2s, re-rolling.
Hitting on 2s with 4 rerolls.
That's a lot. Everyone's like, oh, they're terrible.
I think
Are they terrible?
they've got worse
They
and their
do.
points have gone up, but I still think they're okay. And now these will wound on 2s.
You've got to think about what they have access to now, though. That's the difference, like the stratagems and the detachments.
Everything.
Yeah.
-1.
-1.
So 3s, Joe.
So 3s.
Oh dear.
How much damage each? 2?
2, yeah.
He's dead.
Abaddon has been murder fucked.
Yeah. They're not terrible. They killed Abaddon.
They have hunted their chaos. He does get to fight on death, that's a problem.
Dark Pact, because there's no reason not to now.
5, you have passed.
Yeah.
You get a CP. Oh no, is it battle round? It's still
No,
the battle
I
round.
still get it. Okay.
Isn't it per battle round you go and gain an extra CP? And this is the same battle round, Joe.
I don't know.
We only do this for a job.
Yeah, I think it is battle round, but I went first.
Exactly, and you got one when you dark pacted in your turn.
Stupid, isn't it?
Stupid.
2s.
All reroll?
All reroll.
Yep.
It got
that's,
even
that's
better.
tasty, isn't it? So 6 out and then 6 back in, is that right?
Yarp.
There you go, sir.
2s. It's a shame he's not damaged. 4.
How many of these are dev, or is that another charge?
Oh shit! Yeah.
So the 6 come out that were lethal.
Yeah. So
That wasn't one, because that was one of your lethal hits.
Oh.
So 2, they're all dev, yeah?
Those 2 are dev.
Okay, so these are all minus good.
-4.
So 4 up invulnerables. That went better than I could have expected. That's a cocker. Okay, so we've failed 4 here.
Yeah, they're 3 damage to
2.
2.
So that kills a guy, that kills a guy.
Yeah.
And then they kill a guy.
Yeah.
So you have killed the 3 Deathwing models,
Yeah.
which is good for you. You have killed 3 of the Deathwing models, which means I can keep my mace flail thing. Actually, he was already on 2 wounds, so he's going to go down to 2 left, okay?
Ooh. Oh, and then Abaddon goes.
Abaddon goes. Now, Mr. the Lion has already fought. Has he already fought? No, he hasn't already fought, has he?
No.
Mr. the Lion, 8 attacks, Joe, into the Terminators.
Only 8.
Hitting you on 2s. I'm doing my best here, Joe, to keep this in, keep this game going.
Keeping the game. Oh, it's nearly 10, so we're all right. You can round it off now.
Strength 16, Joe, 2s to wound you.
Yeah.
I'm doing my best here, Joe.
Yeah. Right.
-4.
4, flat 4, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I've got to do these separately. So 4s, 1 dies.
Yeah.
4, another 1 dies.
Yeah.
And then a 4 on the Lord. He fails it, but he halves all damage.
Does he?
Yeah.
That's good, isn't it?
So you only damaged 2 to me, aren't you?
Yeah, that's all right.
So he has got 4 left.
He needs to put a good shift in here, Joe. He's not long for this
He
world.
does. He does. He's in trouble. Oh, he's in trouble.
Unless Mr. the Dreadnought can back him up here.
Well, he's gonna Dark Pact, isn't he? Good.
He passed.
He has
Ooh.
passed. 6 attacks. Ooh, 5s, please.
It's all right, wasn't it?
Those. I can't re-roll because the re-roll is from
When he's leading.
Right, okay, yeah. Terminators get it, but obviously they give it to characters attached. And then I want 5s again.
I mean, you've done all right there.
I'll take it. Fail all of them, please.
How many damage is he?
2.
I'm in trouble here if I
Yeah.
fail 3. I failed 2. I've got a single wound remaining. None of them were 6s, were they?
No.
Good.
I might actually kill the fucking lion for a change.
I'm into it.
I mean, I've only got 6 models left.
That's the end of the Archangel's turn, Mr. Kyle. We can go to big scores. We did assassinate. We killed Abby the Don. We get 5 of the finest points for that. Secure No Man's Land I haven't yet done, but I am going to keep it. I'm feeling comfortable and confident. I'm going to keep Secure No Man's Land so we can put that into Battle Round 4, end the Dark Angel's turn, end the Battle Round 3. We go into Chaos Space Marines turn 4, Mr. the Joe.
4.
Turn 4.
Yeah.
Madness. Madness.
The scores are quite tight at the moment.
I get 5 points on primary, but can I have some secondaries, please?
For sure. There it is.
No prisoners behind enemy line.
Fucking hell.
Do you want to trade one in for a CPJ?
Nah. Nah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
You keep him?
I'm keeping him. And what we're going to do is we're going to table Liam now. Apart from those models over there.
It's not impossible.
It's not impossible.
I'm going to use Das bathroom quickly.
I'm going to advance. Advance.
Well, before you do, before you go to the toilet.
My chosen.
Okay.
Nice.
Martin Easterman, thank you for the postcard. He says, Liam, please speak onto us how the Terminator characters feel and if they play cool attached to the Terminator and Deathwing squad.
The Terminator characters, in essence, haven't really changed much. And the reason for that is because they're obviously core Space Marine book. Belial, as a Terminator character in the Deathwing, in the Dark Angels book, is fucking toilet. And I don't know why anyone would ever take him. He's dreadful. Oh, actually, I do know. He's cheap. He's 85 points for a Terminator captain, but he gives you precision on critical hits only. He's not very good, but he looks cool. I would actually rather take him as a Terminator captain than I would as Belial, because I think the Terminator captain's better. The Terminator captain is good. Reroll charging on Deathwing units who want to come and punch people, Deathwing Knights, is quite tasty. And that free CP for another free reroll is quite nice as well. That being said, I'd actually probably rather put chaplains with Deathwing Knights, because that +1 a wound on the strengths. So the strength 6 maces haven't changed in strength, they haven't changed in AP, they haven't changed in number of attacks. What's happened is they've gone from 3 damage down to 2 damage, which means I now think chaplains are really important in Deathwing Knight units, simply because if you're going to have less damage from each attack, you want more of them to find their marks. That +1 a wound is really, really key. That being said, you've got that CP for that vowed objective as well for rerolling wound rolls with the unit, which if you don't have a chaplain, you do have a captain, you get free rerolls there if you're still swinging at strength 6. The problem I find with Terminators on the whole, and I actually talked to Joe about this the other day, is if I think about a pure Deathwing Terminator list without any Lion even, I'm really struggling with vehicles.
Yeah.
So I actually, at that point, I actually contemplate chain fists.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because they only hit on 4s. So with a chain fist unit, I probably want a librarian because sustained. So if you're going to be hitting on 4s, well then you want to try and hit as many as you possibly can.
Yeah, it's kind of thing is that's where things like the ballistas come into play, isn't it? Like, because it's only 140 points.
Yeah.
Relatively cheap.
I mean, I think the ballistas is toilet now. I think it's toilet anyway, and I think it's worse in Deathwing.
Great, but he is cheap.
I think
How many points is a Boggo Dreadnought? Hang on, bear with.
The thing that there was a couple of things that make me sad. Asmodai's got this new model coming who looks absolutely glorious, and he would be wonderful in a unit of Deathwing Terminators because he lets you reroll hit rolls, but he can't join Deathwing Terminators. He has to join Blade Guard or other units like Blade Guard. That makes me sad. One thing I am excited by, if you don't want to just go Terminators, I am excited by the Inner Circle Companions. I think they're now what Azrael will normally auto-join if you want to go melee heavy. So they've got great 2 damage great swords. They have a very similar profile to Blade Guard. They have a better strength, 1 less AP. But what they don't have is an invulnerable save. But you put Azrael with them, they get sustained and an invulnerable save. Now they get 2 profiles. They get a strike and sweep, both 4 attacks. One's lethal, one's sustained. But if you put Azrael in the unit, you get sustained and lethal on the 2 damage attacks.
Yeah.
I think that's quite a cool choice. They're kind of Terminator-y, but they're not actually Terminators. But that's a cool unit for Azrael to fight with as well. That goes kind of goes nicely hand in hand with Deathwing Knights and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I love Deathwing Terminators. They're shit. They just are. Like the Power Fists, 3 attacks with the Power Fist is okay, but they're only strength 8. And in an edition where vehicles went up to toughness 12 and toughness and all that, toughness 10 and toughness 11, and Power Fist stayed at strength 8. It's a bit shit,
Yeah,
which is why I think Chain Fists, but they hit on 4s. They're Terminators, they hit on 4s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's mental is if you go with like a power sword and other stuff, you only get 1 extra attack.
Power swords are fucking rubbish.
Yeah.
Same as the Deathwing Knights with the power weapons. I'm building them because they look fucking cool.
Yeah.
That's literally the reason. Ruler cool Rins.
And
that's
they are
why.
really cool.
And they look really cool, but they're power weapons. Blade Guard, 2 damage. Inner Circle Companions, 2 damage. Deathwing Knights, 1 damage. Cool. It's hard to comment. They kind of work the same as they did with Terminators before. The bonus that you have in a Deathwing army is Deathwing Terminators, I personally think, are better than standard Terminators because you get that +1 against the oath target and no one can make you hit worse. You don't take any penalty to your weapon skill or hit roll because of the Deathwing Terminator rule. So I prefer them, but you also get to take Deathwing Knights as well. So you get access to strictly 4 different Terminator units: Deathwing Terminators, Standard Terminators, Assault Terminators, and Deathwing Knights. Yeah. So every Chaos, 1 type of Terminator unit. That's all you get. So I like that, and the characters are cool because you have so many units you can attach them to, but they become quite an expensive tax to make a unit work. Yeah. Is my only concern. Like if you look at you look at the Deathwing Knights, they're doing all right for themselves, aren't they? But each unit had a character in which is over 100 points to make the unit work. So you're saying 270 points it is for you now, 290 points? It's not, because you had the extra 120 for a captain or the extra 100 for the chaplain.
Yeah.
Suddenly it's a 300 to 400 point unit to get it to work. I still think they're cool. I'm having loads of fun, and look, I've almost tabled Chaos.
Yeah.
with Abaddon.
Not the best.
Buan's come in with a nice little postcard. He said, I've seen Belial used as a solo deep strike operative. His rule about doing mortals back when attacked can be brutal, and he can do behind, engage, or other secondaries. So he has some play.
He has some play. His ability, so what he's saying is, if you fight me in melee, I can roll up to 6 dice for every unit that attacked me in melee, and I can do mortal wounds back to you on 4 pluses. Fun fact, on the index, 2 pluses. So it's got flat worse. But I can do mortal wounds back to you. That is probably his best rule, and it requires you to hit me first.
Do you know what makes me sad about that? Obviously, what you're saying is correct. You can do all those things. It's great. But you're using the Grand Master of the Deathwing to do...
Joe gets it.
Table quarter hiding objectives.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
So competitively, 100% he has some
boots.
play. Absolutely he does, I don't disagree. For an 85-point tank, and he's a bit of a tank, he has some play. But when he charges into someone, the reason why those mortal wounds are so important to him is because he literally hits like a fucking wet salmon.
There was a beautiful time when he was flat damage free and he was terrifying.
The thing is, I said this to Joe earlier, we were in the hobby area before we got ready for the stream. The person who wrote this Dark Angels Codex couldn't be fucking bothered to write melee profiles. If you look at all the characters, they're basically 6 attack, strength 6, minus 2/2. It's kind of it everywhere. And what annoys me, Samael, strength 6, minus 3/2. Azrael, strength 6, minus 4/2. Right? All 6 attacks. As Modai, I think he's 5 attacks, strength 6, minus 2/2 with a Crozius. So a blunt fucking Crozius is minus 2. Literally just a twatting stick is minus 2. But then the Sword of Silence that Belial has, an actual bladed weapon, also minus 2.
Yeah. Well, he's got the same profile as 2 Deathwing Terminators at that point. Just weaker.
So
Right, go to the toilet.
oh yeah, I need a win. That's the thing.
Just Jupiter, thank you for coming a Scarred all by himself. Thank you
Legend.
very much. What a hero.
No.
And he also came in with a postcard and he says, wore my Great Hall jersey on Sunday at LVO at the 30k mega battle. Hopefully with the ballsack bump, we see more people supporting here in the US.
Yeah, as we want. Just great Hall t-shirts everywhere. We've got Beachhead coming up next month, and I would love to see a sea of Great Hall t-shirts in front of the sea.
Who's going?
And we could all be seamen together.
Who's going who's going from the channel, Beachhead?
I'm going. Paddy's going. Liam's going. Brom's not going. I imagine Eddie's going to go.
I was going to go, but I didn't get a ticket in time.
Boo.
Yeah.
You could just turn up. It's like 20 quid just to mingle.
Yeah, I probably will.
Be a single Pringle ready to mingle.
That's it.
So there's a good group of us. I'm doing the 40k GT. Paddy's doing the 40k GT. I'm not sure what Liam's doing at the moment. He's either doing the 40k GT or he's doing AOS. Or he's just there, lingering like one of his farts.
Who's that?
You.
What?
Beachhead. Are you going?
I don't know.
That's what I said.
It's not really something I can afford right now.
Just turn up.
I might just go for a day and hang out with people.
Just big dick it. Do you know who I am?
I can't do that. I
Just
can't
walk
be
up
that
to a
person.
table and two people push you out of the way.
Yeah.
But I'm Liam.
Put all the models in a bag and just walk off.
Yeah.
I heard someone was wearing the Great Hall jersey at LVO.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just Jupiter
And I was saying that at Beachhead.
at the Horus Heresy mega battle.
I said at Beachhead I want a sea of them. A seaman.
Well, if you haven't ordered one, they're not going to get it in time to start with. But also, John McArdle told me that 95 Ginger Rage was there with his Great Hall jersey on as well.
Heroes.
So it started. These are to be fair,
And how do people get these?
well, there's a link in. So I think it's raven.gg/the Great Hall. I think, but there is a link in Discord where you can get these from. I am very biased. These are the nicest Raven shirts any channel's got.
Because they're a Raven shirt with Viking style Raven stuff on them.
I mean,
Can you guys see
There's an
this?
actual Raven head
Can
there,
you guys see
obviously.
all the markings on it? Like it's fucking sick. This shirt.
What you don't know is that's just...
This was Raven who reached out and were like, did you want a full custom design? Because the ones I'd made before, the last one I have, which is now in the bin, is just, oh, here's a bunch of templates, which one do you want? Pick some colours, which I did. And I was like, that's cool. And this one, and I even changed the logo to say the Great Hall, so it doesn't say my name anymore.
I might get one, but in
gonna
like
get-
super massive size.
They go up to 5XL, 6XL?
Sold.
I'm going to get
10XL would be like a 10.
The company that make these Raven, they're designed for esports gamers. So they're not designed for athletic people.
For people
all
who
right?
sit down a lot.
Yeah. So there's quite a lot, like, this is a XL, and I normally wear an XL. It's still quite baggy on me as an XL.
Are you
Right?
breathing in though?
No.
Have you got the girdle on?
Yeah, I've got the corset. I'm wearing the corset, Joe.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But they are. I love these. They're like soccer shirt, football shirt material, which you hate. I know. So if you don't like that kind of material, they're not for you.
I think if I had it real loose.
But they are also expensive. Their football shirt cost. So they're 40 or 45 quid on the Raven website for just the shirt. And there's like a
Are we getting a kickback on this?
five-
Are we making money from this?
not a lot. But they're just nice shirts.
Yeah.
We make $2.30 per shirt.
So
Or something like that.
we're not money hungry bastards.
This has got nothing about money. This is
Yeah.
because I think they look cool, and I
is
love the idea
branding.
of seeing lots of people with Great Hall Shield War across their back.
Yeah.
Okay. When you order them, you put your gamer tag, which is your name on the back there. You can add a number, and you can add a flag, and I think the flags go on the sleeves if you want to. I don't add numbers or flags. I just add gamer tag, and that's the name.
Yeah.
And I've bought everyone but Joe one so far, because this is before you joined us, Kyle, because all the lads wanted one but Joe.
I want one.
I did explain this in chat earlier that I've got weird skin.
Yeah.
I'm like, But I think if I had it super massive, then it'd be alright.
Okay.
Like,
Trout says, will it pull my nipple hair?
No, oh god, no.
Why-
It's just a.
You know when you got a poke like the army t-shirts when you've got the logo on your chest.
I think is though I have horrible nightmares from like when they first started doing like the wicking t-shirts back in the day,
Yeah.
and they were like, when you get really cheap toilet paper,
Yeah.
like it's just really horrible to
It's
touch.
like bark.
Yeah, but the problem is being a hairy man and that really horrible static material. It basically felt like I was starting a fire inside my skin.
That's not
And I was
these.
like,
I'm
but
also a hairy man, Joe. No?
Right.
But
those are soft on the inside.
and there's none of this is embroidered. It's all printed, so there's no like embroidery thing on the back to rub either. So
Chaos Space Marines, turn 4.
they just look sexy. I just
They
like
do.
them. They're fucking cool shirts.
I'm gonna fire.
Oh, by the way, 1 CP Overwatch here.
You used to be cool.
Well, I'm just gonna do a little one of those.
Heavy bolters, 6s. Nothing. Okay, it's all right though because we've got more guns. 1, 2, 3. Stern guard weapons, 6s. So I've hit you twice, which means 4 times. Because sustained. Do I get sustained in Overwatch?
Yeah, you just don't get army rules like the guard one.
More 6s. See?
So you killed a man
Killed a man.
and then did a wound to his friend.
Azrael has the Lion's Wrath, right?
Roar.
Which is 2 attacks, rapid fire 1. This is why I really want the 6s. I got none, Joe. You got lucky.
none.
Because he's anti-infantry 4 plus devastating wounds. That would have been nice. And 2 damage a time.
I'm going to shoot a heavy flamer at the lion and a multi-melter at them.
Toasty.
Dark Pact. Goes off. I'm going to choose sustained. Heavy flamer.
Doesn't he get both?
Yes.
You don't have to choose.
Fine. But because it's a flamer, I don't roll to hit, so I don't get any benefits.
Yeah. Strength 5, toughness 9.
So 5s. Have 2 at -1.
3 ups.
There's still a chance. The dream is dead. 2 multi-motor shots at the stern guard. They're so very stern. 2 hits.
Yep. 2s, mate. It's might matter. 2 wins.
2 wounds.
Minus good, 4 up invulnerable saves.
-4.
And again.
So, will one perish?
Yes, you kill a guy. Hey, Brick killed a guy.
My captain, my lord, is going to combi bolt at you right in the grill. Blah, 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 blah.
Minus 1 a hit. Because you're in combat
I've
with
hit
me.
you twice.
You've hit me twice.
I
6s.
should have lethal. I should have done the test.
Do the test now, because you had a 5 in there. We had a 5 in there. You didn't get any 6s. It doesn't make any
wouldn't
difference.
matter.
No, you just take more wounds, Joe. So I was like, do it, please, do it now. Do it, do it.
6s.
Do it.
That's the problem.
Charge phase. They're going to charge you.
You have made it, which is a success.
are in. Le Dreadnought is going to charge
Mr. the Lion.
the lion. 9.
9, Joe. Joe,
You're in.
you need to do it.
And then I'm going to be super lame.
Tank
Once
shot.
he
You need to do it, Joe. You need to do it. That's the only way you're going to kill him.
Tank shot, yeah?
Yeah. It is but 14 dice. I need
Just the one, actually.
1/5.
I picked... No, I didn't pick. I forgot I had an ability.
What's your ability?
There's only one that's him worth...
Go on.
No. I'm not going to do it.
Why?
Because it's only one that's worth him having,
Yeah.
and it's not. It's like a tailoring thing right now. Because I can go. You can't spend a CP on strike. I would never do that. It's boring. I don't know all the words. I can get +1 a hit. Doesn't help me. Or I can go 4 up for no penny against mortal wounds. But I wouldn't have. We're going to ignore it, Jay. We're going to ignore it. We're going to ignore it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well done. Would I have had a 4 up for no pain? No, he would have died anyway.
It picks up and just yeets
The
him
lion has been killed.
like a human torpedo. He will be thrown across the planet.
He's deaded.
Be
You killed him
gone,
dead.
Lionel.
I think it's the first time you've killed him.
That is the first time I killed him, yeah.
I love him.
Did I
He's so
kill the
good.
lion last game?
No, I don't think so. I don't think you did. Maybe you did. I don't think you did.
I did.
He's one of those few models at the moment who I feel like feels like a Primarch on the tabletop.
Yeah.
You know?
Ovenyar.
Yeah.
Dark Pact. Goes off.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
God. Mr. the Fist. Fistatron 5000. 4 attacks. A chosen gets more attacks.
With a power fist.
With a power fist.
The
The
Terminator.
fucking Terminator.
I know, Jay. I know. Preach, sister.
1 lethal. Boop. 2 hits.
2s.
2s. That is 3 at -2.
4 up invulnerable saves. Good.
God, they're a fucking pain in the arse, those guys. Right.
Good.
And then my accursed weapons. Accursed. Curse upon your houses. Right. Oop. We don't hit on 2s because that would be good. Right. 3s.
So 4 minus
2.
damage.
1.
Okay, I need to fail at least 2. Fuck. Okay. One. Oh, I think I can still make him fit. One's taking a wound. This bad guy here. Cool. Okay. And so now I will pile in. So he'll pile into there, which means I can fit him into there.
Oh, that's a big thing. That's a Brom 3 inches, that is.
Yeah?
Oh, taking liberties now.
Is that well on your 40 mil bases fitted in a 20 mil gap over there?
Don't know what you're talking about. Do not know what you're
I'm
talking
going to
about.
tell me it's like this behind the wall.
Yeah.
Right, so we might as well just swing with Azrael first, see if we can get it out of the way.
Stealthy, innit?
6 attacks, hitting you on 2s. I've hit you 5 times, but sustained, so 6 times.
Whee.
This is strength 6, so I wound you on 3s.
It does. The whole Dark Pact things is great, but the whole the fact that a lot of your characters just get sustained and all that.
I've killed
inbuilt.
3.
Good. Have you? You
AP
damaged 2.
AP4 damage. Oh, yeah, they're 3 wounds each, aren't they? Sorry, yes, apologise, I forget that. So there's
So
minus
one's
4.
dead, and then another one's dead.
Bada bump, bump, bump. So I have how many Stern Guard left to fight?
4.
No, 3 that are in combat with you, Joe. Because rules are important. You can't just swing with everyone in the unit.
Yeah,
They
you
can't
can.
they can't make combat, Joe.
Just live free and wild.
So 3 of them have got close combat weapons, which is 4 attacks each, would you know?
Oh.
A Stern Guard veteran has more attacks than a Terminator. Hitting on 3s, 6 explode because... Good
Lord.
So that was a fail, and I'll put that one back in because of the explodes, right? Because it's sustained. Sustained!
Denied.
4s.
Oh.
If you could fail 2 of those, 3 of those, that'd be great.
I'll try my best. I failed 2.
You did try your best. You did try really hard, Joe. I appreciate you. Thanks, mate.
Just the one, actually.
Okay, cool, right. Okay. End of your turn, I think, isn't it? You did all right there, you killed the lion.
Okay, well, it hasn't helped me massively because I get 2 points for no prisoners,
You do.
and then I throw away the other card. Behind enemy lines.
But you get CP this time.
I do get a CP.
Into it. Cool. We go into turn 4 for the Dark Angels. I kept Secure No Man's Land. Please remember.
I did.
Do you remember?
What did you do? About
What is my other secondary objective, please, Mr. The Kyle. Deploy teleport homer.
I mean, you can. Let's be honest, that Terminator over there ain't doing much for the rest of the game.
I can, I don't want to, but I'm going to keep it anyway. So I've got that and secure no man's land as my 2 secondary objectives. I'm going to get an extra CP because I've still got Azrael on the table, Joe's favourite thing in the world. And, get rid of that. He's alive. They're alive. He's alive. He's now dead. He's now dead. They're dead. Okay, cool. And I get 5 points on the primary, Mr. The Kyle, because I hold that one objective over there. And I don't get my extra 6 for holding your home objective because you rudely took it back off the line.
I know, I was like, I can't have him overtake because too much.
How very rude. Into my movement phase, it won't be long.
Are you just going to run away from that one guy?
Hey, it's that one guy. What one guy?
Luke, thank you for the postcard. He says, evening chaps. Liam, can you ask your GW rep why they won't ship things they have in stock? I want the things. They've taken my money for the things. I still don't have the things. After 20 days. Why?
Quick answer. Their stock system is terrible. Longer answer.
Thanks, Joe.
They won't because it's just a mess. I think the biggest issue at the moment is they're trying to get so much new stuff out. Like their release schedule is so mental that I kind of feel like new releases take priority over existing kits. And I don't think that their system is designed to deal with the amount of people buying from them.
Oh, 100%.
Like everyone's like, oh, like the game's doing really bad, or they're not selling enough, or these things are selling out all the time. Like the reason it's a bit mental is because they're making so much money. Everyone's just buying everything from them all the time.
Yeah.
And they just can't keep up with the system. Like, do be patient.
Doobie-doo.
Is it like 24 days or 28 days, and then you're legally allowed to be like,
Bruh.
I'm angry.
Bruh. Yeah, I don't know.
Bruh.
Joe, this is a bit naff right now.
Yeah.
Thank you, Luke. That was your 5th super chat. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah, I just think, be patient.
Well.
There's a limit, though, isn't there?
I had an email through today, didn't I, Joe?
Yeah.
Whilst you're looking for it, Martin Easterman, thank you for the 5. He said, Liam and Joe, I spent half a lockdown painting a Dark Angels Repulsor Executioner. At the time of Flamestorm Aggressors, does it work with Deathwing Knights okay-ish?
Yeah.
Yeah, like they get to
Repulsor
go in.
Executioners are still solid units.
It's got a transport capacity, isn't it?
This is what people I think often forget with some of the vehicles that are Space Marines. Yeah, you don't get anything out of the detachment bonus, but the buff, but you still get Oath of Moment. It's still a solid unit. It's still good.
And it's got 2 shots that reroll. You get to reroll because of Oath, and I think you get to reroll 1 wound roll. So you can just sit at the back of the table, just pop in medium-sized vehicles.
Yeah.
It's not...
Which actually is important, as I just said in Deathwing, when you really struggle against vehicles.
Like in this matchup, having something that has that level of firepower could sit at the back and deal with my Dreadnoughts.
Yeah, absolutely. There's definitely still play. Don't worry about it. And the other thing as well is, as always, like we say on this channel, rule of fucking cool. Do you like a Repulsor Executioner? Yes. Is it cool? Yes. Don't worry about how optimized it is. Get it in your list and play with it anyway. Like I often look at detachment benefits and detachment bonuses. Here's where my mind goes. Can I make sure that 50% of my army can use those benefits and buffs and stratagems? Yeah, I'm kind of happy.
Yeah.
Does 100% of it need to be able to use it? I don't think so. No. I mean, there is some cool things to be done. Like I feel like GW are going, hey, look, if 100% of your army can use all these benefits and bonuses, you've made a real cool narrative army. But don't worry about it if it can't all make it. So if you've got, what's a Repulsor Executioner now? 300 points, 250 points, like that?
Yeah.
If you've got what is now, 12.5% of your army that can't use the benefit, so what?
Don't forget, you are not locked to these detachments either. You can still use the detachments in the Space
Oh, you get all the
Marine
Space Marine ones.
But
I just think the Deathwing and the Ravenwing one are fucking cool detachments. I like them.
And now it can advance and shoot in the Ravenwing detachment.
In the Ravenwing detachment is very good, but Martin is a fan of the Deathwing stuff, specifically, Joe. So, about that order, okay.
Get them all ear horns.
I put an order in to Games Workshop's website on the 26th of September. And that's when they opened up the made-to-order for the Sky Shield landing pad and the Imperial Bastion. And when I put that order in back in September, I paid for it as well, Joe. £200 worth of scenery that we ordered, because we ordered 3 more Bastions and 2 more Sky Shields, because I think they look cool on the table. I know that because I received a dispatch email notification today. So I feel your pain.
Yeah.
I feel your pain, but...
Well, you should have ordered from Element Games.
Yeah.
Look, I have spoken to GW actually directly. They have stock and warehousing issues that they are aware of and they're trying to fix, whilst also at the same time genuinely trying to solve the scalper problem as well. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but they've been cancelling duplicate orders. We'll be talking about this tomorrow night on the 40k show. They've been cancelling duplicate orders for everybody who's ordered more than one of, for example, the End of the Death.
Yeah.
eBay's been tearing down scalper type posts as well. GW have introduced a recapture type system on their website, which I used for the first time on Saturday. It's a bit shit and janky, but it's something to try and stop bots. They are working really hard to try and solve their problems. Perhaps not as fast as most of us would like, actually.
Yeah.
And stock issues are an issue. But if you missed out on the End and the Death limited edition version 3, I don't know what time it is. Volume 3, sorry, thank you. I don't know what time it is across the rest of the country, but I know in the UK specifically, they've announced it on the community page that tomorrow at 4 p.m, they're putting the ones that they've basically taken off of scalpers back on their website for pre-order.
There was that one guy who ordered 10.
One guy.
And he got 9 taken off.
One
him.
guy ordered 10 of the End of the Death Volume 3 because he probably wanted to scalp them on eBay. And he phoned them up and threatened legal action, apparently.
Yeah.
Because they took 9 of them off of him. And I'm like, for once, we should really praise them for this. Genuinely really praise them for this. It's good. And I like the fact that I also saw an email or a chat conversation on eBay between a seller and a buyer where he said, I need to cancel your order because Games Workshop have cancelled my order. And it was like a £300 End of the Death Volume 3 bot. Fair play, GW. Good on you.
Yeah. It means that us normal folk can buy at a reasonable price. I said to Liam that we should get one and then give them away, but then that kind of takes away from people that do want to actually buy it. And then it might go to a scalper. Could you imagine?
Yeah. Martin Eastman, thank you for another postcard. He said, is there any chance if we lift up a Watcher in the Dark's hood, we'd find out they're all clones of Joe?
No, they're far too skinny.
Yeah. It'd be little mini Eddies. Could you imagine?
And Martin Eastman again, he says, want to correct a grave error. Previously, you have all discussed the best sandwiches. None of you said club sandwich with extra bacon and extra mayo.
Ooh, I do like a good club
Why?
sandwich.
Right.
Why? He says, why?
As someone who used to work in a traditional
Brothel.
Were you a Subway technician?
As someone who used to work in a
Not
pub,
clever enough.
in a traditional pub kitchen on a river.
With Chef Mike.
Well, no, because we used to make the bacon on the grill.
Used to make the bacon.
Yeah.
I used to go and attack a field of pigs every morning.
Did you?
Yeah, they didn't ask me to.
Naked, greased
yeah,
up.
Yeah. And it was on a river, and it was in Salisbury. It's like the busiest pub ever in the summer. It was
You know nothing.
It
about
was
busy.
awful, right? And when you've got like 40 tickets in like a 10-minute thing, and they're all like club sandwich, club sandwich, club sandwich. There were other meals, Mr.
Yeah.
over there, right? Like when you've got to make literally like 100 club sandwiches in a day, you're a bit sick of them, right? And there was times where someone's like, "Oh, like this person's returned it. Do you, can you make a new one?" And they're like, "Oh, it's fine. You can eat it for lunch." I'm like, "No."
I do like a good club sandwich, to be fair. It is a strong choice, Martin.
There was a time
A
when
nice toasted club sandwich with.
you can have too much of a good thing, people.
Can you?
No.
Reading, 2005.
Oh, that's a crack addicts.
Reading Festival, 2005.
Oh my God.
I went there
Easy, Grandad.
when I was 18, right?
20 years ago.
20 years ago. And
It's actually 19 years ago.
I went to Reading Festival and I got a bit drunk on the first day before the bands, right?
We had 3 shandies.
We had a little waddle. Because there's a carling tent, right? You could take any can of any alcoholic beverage.
As long as it was Carlin.
As long as it wasn't carling. Doesn't matter. You take it to the carling tent and they'd replace it with a ice cold can of carling, right? So we thought, okay, we'll go down to the local Tesco's and just buy all the old beer special, all the really cheap own brand stuff, and then go and replace it. We did. So we bought cheap beer, got Coca-Cola beer. The problem is, when I was in Tesco's, I spent my entire weekend's worth of money on beer and Pringles.
Right.
So all I had to eat was for 4 days was Pringles.
Okay.
What flavour were they?
I just bought as many as I could.
I'm struggling to see the problem here so far.
I didn't eat Pringles for 10 years. afterwards. I just couldn't.
He's got this weird thing with food, Kyle. Like last Christmas, we treated him.
The mince
last Christmas.
pies.
Not this one just gone, but the one before. We treated him
It was
to iced
not a
mince pies.
fucking treat.
We looked after Joe. We treated him to iced mince pies and his favourite monster, and he complained about it for a year afterwards.
No, it's because right. They were like, if they spend enough money, right, we'll make Joe eat these mince pies. and then the chat was like, okay, money. And then right, which we're very grateful for, right. So he then force-fed me 6 iced mince pies.
Forced.
Well, like, sat on top of you.
He literally said it, he was like that, right?
He wasn't doing a good job of fighting me off, Kyle. Let me put it that way.
And
He
at the
wouldn't
time,
stand up in a court of law.
At the time, the Lewis Hamilton can of Monster
Oh,
was
that's
released.
disgusting.
It was fucking lovely.
It's disgusting.
You're right. You are right.
Right, I've changed my mind on it since then, obviously. I drank 2-3 cans of it that day, and then I was force-fed all these mince pies, and then I was violently
Joe,
sick.
I oath, by the way, I'm going to fight you now.
I thought you were moving away.
No, I'm going to murder you.
You used to be cool.
Azrael, he's hit you 7 times.
Sustained.
Objection.
Oh, he's dead.
You've
What a
taken
surprise.
6 devastating wounds. I can now move within range of the objective.
Can you?
And my turn is done.
Can you?
Yep.
That's more than 6 inches.
No, I moved 3 inches to be within 3 inches of the objective, Joe. That's how maths works. 3 plus 3 is in fact 6.
Is it?
I know you struggle with that one. End of my turn, Kyle. Done.
Don't need
Oh, hang
that
on.
card anymore.
Hang on. They could charge, because like, we could move them through those rules. We agreed that, didn't we?
Yeah, go on then.
9 inches. Let's do the charge. 8. Nope, failed.
What about
It's
the-
a captain. I get a free reroll. That's a 7. It wasn't meant to be. End of the turn. Job's a good one.
Okay.
Job is a.
We have secure no man's land for 5. We don't just deploy teleport home. I'm going to discard it, because fuck it. I don't get a CP because I've already got Azrael.
Correct.
So I'll get fresh secondaries next turn. That means we're into bat round 5, Mr. the Joe.
Wee!
Ba, 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 ba.
I completely forgot this entire game I've got a fucking rhino. I forgot
It's
it
not
existed.
terrain. It is there.
It is
I
actually
told
there.
you.
Needs a little
I
flag
should
on
have
it.
moved it.
Yeah.
Okay, so secondaries for Mr. the Joe.
Did you keep behind behind enemy lines? Or did you...
No, I got rid of it. I'm not a madman.
Yeah.
All right,
So what
fine. I
2
may
new
look
ones
it.
do you get, sir?
Well, try these then.
Oh no.
Where's the line? Oh yeah, he's fucking dead, isn't he?
Oh no, I could kill a character.
You can kill a
I'm gonna
character.
fucking kill a character.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to capture an enemy outpost.
How?
I'm going to drive that over there.
You can't.
Why?
There's fucking containers in the way, Joe.
Is there?
You can't do that.
Is there?
It's an act of God.
I have in fact actually got one of those drop podding ones.
No, you haven't. You can't get to my outpost.
Advance.
Are you keeping? Okay.
I'm keeping it.
Okay.
So they're like this.
What's your
You can't go. You can't drive over containers, Joe.
Fine, I'm going to drive over here.
Okay. You also can't end within an inch of me, Joe.
Yeah, but there's a dice there.
Are you-
No, don't be cheaty-cheaterson.
Whilst you deal with that,
You can't. Okay, have it. I don't care.
Peter Costerman, thank you for the super chat. He says first time seeing the stream live, super enjoyable and entertaining. Keep her going.
Thank you so much, you legend.
And
Love you dearly.
Mordy Hammer, thank you for the 1 gifted membership.
One more gifted.
That sets us on 120.
Lunacy.
members.
Can we get to 130 before the end of the night? 7 more before the end of the stream.
Which it won't be long by the look of it.
No,
How
it
much
won't be long.
CP have I got?
None.
Wait, you must have
I
gained one.
would have gained one.
Fucking joke. Jesus.
Can I? I'm going to discard capture enemy outpost. I'm going to be clever. I'm going to be smart. I'm going to use my brain. What is it?
But you kept them. So now I'm stuck.
You have to press undo
Undo.
and then
Discard.
discard and then show us.
Fucking hell.
I don't make these rules.
Where'd you get him? Right. Right.
Joe and
By the
shit
way,
secondaries is a meme
I
now.
already had it lined up.
Right. Charge phase. The dreadnought into that unit.
You're going to shoot at them first.
I could do.
You've got multi-millers, mate.
All right. I missed with a shot. I hit you once. Right. I don't win.
Is that because the charge wasn't long enough and now you
Heavy
want to charge?
flamer.
Oh, look at that.
I've wounded you once at -1.
Take it.
Take it.
-1 damage though.
Fine. Charge.
All right, it's on 3 weeks. I'm gonna put that.
It's
the same charge, Joe. Do you make it? I think you got enough, haven't you?
I think I'm in 6.
Yeah, you'll be okay.
I remember. Right. The Lord's going.
My lord. Yeah, he'll
8.
be in. He'll be in. Corn wants it.
8 for the points. 8 for the legs. 8 because what they ate.
What?
Only cultured people will understand what that's from. Or the Beckwin book for those people that...
Cultured people.
Cultured people. Culture Club. 1 CP. Smash face.
I'm going to spend 1 CP to fight on death.
You can't do that in the charge phase.
Oh, okay.
Shut you up, didn't it?
I thought it was in the fight phase. Can you stop doing that at the microphone, or I'm going to Rochambeau you? What's this? This is Tank Shark.
Yeah. 1, 2, thrice.
You kill the Deathwing Terminator.
I sank your battleship. Now you can fight on death. I'm going to go with Mahel Brute. Yeah.
1 CP fight on death.
Dark Pact. Goes off. A Hellbrute, would you believe, has 5 attacks.
Yeah, I would believe that.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
He hits
boy.
on 3s. He has hit you 4 times. 1 lethal.
Lethal Bizzle. I'm into it.
2s.
Spy! 4 wounds.
4 at minus
4 up in 1.
-2.
I pass 2, fail 2. Damage 3 each.
Damage 3 each.
So you do, in fact, murder fuck him to a wound.
Good.
Do I fight on death? I do not. He's dead.
He's Deathwing. He does.
No.
Oh, you're not on your objective.
I get on 4s, and I
Yeah.
get +1 if I'm on my vowed objective.
Oh.
So he's dead. You killed him. You
That's
killed
what
him.
happens when you leave your home base.
The hardware store.
Yeah. And then this guy's going to pile in 10 inches to them.
10 inches.
And then kill them.
Yeah, okay.
Or not. That's the end of my turn.
Yes. You do get assassinate.
I do for 5. Overwhelming force, I don't get because you weren't on objective.
You did get 2 on your primary as well for holding your home objective. That needs to add to him, Kyle, Mr. the Kyle.
Yep.
I haven't caught up with you.
You
In fact,
haven't
you're
caught up
already
with me,
winning
Jay.
by a point.
What's my fresh secondaries, please? Mr. the Kyle, who's just got himself promoted tonight because of secondaries alone.
Pop.
Oh, I take it back. I mean, I don't care.
You can get a big advance.
I don't care, Joe.
No, you need to get to here.
Joe, I don't care.
You
You've already won.
You keep them both.
Yeah, I'll keep both.
Victory, Dark Angels.
Yeah. No, hang on. I'm gonna come and fight your Chaos Lord.
Are you now?
Yeah.
Why would you be so brave and so bold?
Brave, 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 brave.
Bill
Sir Robin.
Petrie, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Pete, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Casey Mad, thank you for the 1 gifted memberships. That puts us on 134.
Oh!
Can we reach 140?
Well, I have moved.
How am I only on 1 CP? Well, it's been 3 last turn.
You did a...
Tank shock for
Yeah.
1.
And then you did a...
No, I think you should have 2 left. I'm going to move it. I'm going to move within range of that captain. Oh, captain, you're captain, right?
So I should be on 3.
He's my oath. You should be on 3 now, yeah. He's my oath target. I should be on probably more, but I don't care about CP anymore.
No.
Shooting you. 2s.
Oh, into my captain?
Into your captain. I've hit you 4 times.
I'm going to... You don't have an AP, do you?
No, I've already did twice. If you could fail both of these, it'd be great. No, you didn't. Okay.
Do you know I forgot this entire game?
You...
He's a lord. He can do CPs. He can do strats for free.
Okay. That would have been really helpful.
That would have been
I'm not
really
going to charge you. I have
You're in.
charged you.
You're in.
You're in. Glory. Like that. Okay.
Because you did new orders for 2 CP. That's why you were
You
down
did
one.
do new orders for TCP, correct?
Thank you, chat. I knew I was right.
You did.
Fucking second guessing me.
Right, Joe. I am going to martial mastery you in your face.
Yeah?
Okay? Which means I get to reroll wound rolls of a 1.
0 CP.
Armor of contempt.
Armor of contempt.
Yeah, you remembered it, chat. You remembered the thing.
I've got 2 CP. Do I consolidate into you?
You can do.
I
I don't care if I use them. I just want to kill your lord.
Yeah, I'm going to pile in. Or counter attack or fight in fly.
Heroic intervention.
He knows.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'm 1 CP in reroll wound rolls of a 1. Now I'm tempted to just flail into the Dreadnought for a laugh. How many wounds does the Dreadnought have left?
7, I think.
7, does he?
No, he's got all of his wounds. You've not targeted him.
No, the Lion didn't fight him actually, did he? That's fine. I'm just going to try and kill the Lord. I don't think I'm going to achieve it, but this is just for the lols right now. 5 attacks into your Lord. I've hit you. He was the Oath target as well. Oh, I reroll the 1, not the 2, because the 1's a hit. So I've hit you 7 times with my 5 attacks. Strength 6.
Sounds like cheating to me.
So 2's to wound with the.
I get my card back now.
2's to wound with the Chaplain, but +1 because. Oh, reroll 1s because abilities and shit.
Yeah.
Cool. So all of these now AP 1 because you've Armour of Contempted.
So 3s. What's your damage, bruv?
2 each.
2 each goes to 1 each.
Does that work on Dev wounds?
It does.
Does it?
Yeah. Because you turn your damage into. They just ignore armor saves, don't they?
So you got 2 left.
I got 2 left.
Now, oh, Captain, my Captain.
It's not like mortal wounds used to go to single damage. Now with dev wounds, it's the flat number.
It's not a Captain, is it? Now it's the Chaplain, not the Captain.
He's a chaplain.
Where's my Chaplain? Oh, Chaplain. Here he is. Chaplain,
Chappy.
He has 5 attacks. Hits you 2s.
Oh.
And a reroll because Oath.
You're an oath.
Yeah. Oath. And then Strength 6 are 3s, but +1s are 2s. And none of these are devastating. And you're on 2 up armor saves, Jay, because of
Nice one.
Armour of Contempt.
Oh, I nearly fell over then.
If you didn't do Armour of Contempt, you would be dead. You live. You live.
Nice.
But do I? Dark Pact.
Final act of the game. Oh, Dark Pact. Please fail. I would have laughed so hard.
6 attacks. Oh.
I had to try and kill a unit for no prisoners.
You did.
It's a laugh, innit?
So I'll get 2 more in.
I had to check, make sure you
3s.
buff it in there.
Sorry.
Buffeting.
And those.
What's that slapping the monitor?
-2, 2 damage.
Okay, so that kills the Deathwing, that kills the Chaplain. There you go.
Me lord!
Cool. End of my turn then, Mr. the Kyle. Because I didn't get my no prisoners and I didn't get behind enemy lines, but I do get 5 on the primary. Because I hold this one over here in no man's land, which means at the end of battle round 5, victory to the Dark Angels.
2 chaos.
New Codex OP.
Completely, definitely not on script.
I genuinely still think to this day, despite the fact that Joe will spit at me for saying this, that Chaos Space Marines are actually quite a good book on the whole. The Dark Packs, I think often for me personally, the Dark Packs means it's one of those things where you walk up to a unit and you think it's just a unit of Chosen, or it's just a unit of this, it's just a unit of that, and you go, Dark Pact, and I've got a Hellbrute nearby, and look at all these lethals and exploding, and I'm like, fucking hell.
The thing is, other Chaos Space Marine players, like, competitively, aren't running Hellbrutes, which I find mental.
Yeah, I do think it's strange.
I think it's odd.
So I was looking at the Chaos list and I was mildly concerned about it. And when I looked at the Dark Angels book, I look at things like the increased points cost on Deathwing Knights, the reduction of damage on the reduction of the damage output on Deathwing Knights, which realistically is the only real change that I've felt in this list, apart from I gain access to a cool new ability and some cool stratagems. The reroll wound rolls of 1 or all wound roll stratagems, very good, especially if we've got the Chaplain in it. The picking the vowed objective came up. I basically went, I want that one to be my vowed objective for most of the game, and I pushed everything that way and fought around it. Yeah. That really helped me. It was really, really good. This is a fluffy-ish Deathwing list, because it's mostly Deathwing Terminators, but it's everything Deathwing keyword by the Lion. And it beat Chaos Space Marines, which was a reasonable. We had 2 squads of Chosen, we had 2 Hellbrutes, we had Abaddon and Terminators. I think it's a reasonably good list.
Yeah, it wasn't like the most optimal. I wasn't aware going into the game that I was like, I was tempted to match you like for like. I was tempted to go, you've got Lion, I've got Abaddon. Like, you've got Azrael, I've got a Lord kind of thing. And go that way, and then be like, I've got 30 Terminators. And I thought that would have been a cool fight.
Oh, it would have been. 100%.
It would have been a cool fight, but I think at the same time, it would also have been incredibly boring to watch.
I don't know. I think it's narratively kind of cool.
Yeah.
And I think that we don't care about how well a unit performs. We care about having fun, having a laugh, and playing cool scenarios.
Berserkers are toilet as well. they're just bad.
They're pretty bad in World Eaters when you get the +1 strength, +1 attack, and you get access to the World Eaters' abilities and stratagems and stuff like that, and the blessings of the Blood God. In Chaos Space Marines, they're just toilet.
What I find mental is that Berserkers, Rubric Marines, and Plague Bearers, which are all staples of the Chaos Space Marine army, they're just flat shit in Chaos Space Marines.
Which, especially for Black Legion, who are renowned for having people from different legions, like units from different legions, come and join them and fight for them. Like, there's a really cool narrative to be said for painting Berserkers in black and painting Rubric Marines in black, like they've scored their armour as the narrative. But at the moment, like, why would you take them?
Yeah.
It's just a bit.
You're almost better off as a Chaos Space Marine player that likes Berserkers running them as chosen.
Yeah.
Just a quick question. Carla Hodges asked, do we know if Beachhead has wheelchair access?
Yes.
It's very accessible.
It's the
BIC.
The BIC, so the Bournemouth International Centre, which is designed for massive conventions. They have festivals. They have massive concerts there. They have full.
So the front. So
it's all ramped.
It's the International Centre. So it's ramped front door access, and the tournament hall and almost all of the convention stuff, if not all of the convention stuff, if I remember rightly, is bottom floor.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's ramps from the entrance, or to the entrance from the front, and then there are ramps internally to where the halls are.
Yeah, and there's also lifts for upstairs as well, isn't there? And stuff like that.
It's completely
fine,
accessible.
You'll be fine. I'm sure you'll be perfectly fine, mate.
Martin Easterman put another super chat in. How do the Chaos Space Marine Terminators look on the table next to the new Deathwing models? Also, please, can we have new Assault Terminators?
So I don't have the new Deathwing model here. We'll have to do that comparison sometime soon.
Yeah, I think the new term. Well, actually, no, because yours is the same size as.
Well, my Deathwing Knights are actually new Terminators with Deathwing arms on them.
Yeah, so they're the same size.
Yeah, so we haven't used the old Deathwing models.
If you go back to back, they're relatively the same size.
About the same, aren't they?
The ones I made that go with Abaddon, the 10-man squad, I've given them cataphracti arms and shoulder pads to make them look a bit more special.
More like just daring.
They're
on taller bases as well.
And they're on but I thought if I put them
feet,
obviously mine's on a higher base, it's higher. But if you got the spikes on the back.
I'll be honest with you, if we're talking about the actual Deathwing Knight kit, and Joe's going to hate me for saying this because I like the more recent Chaos Terminator kit quite a lot, I think the Deathwing Knights kit's just nicer. It's got a lot of detail on it. It's just a very nice kit. It goes together really well as well. It's beautiful. So in terms of height and stature and build, they kind of match up same. In terms of actual detail and the options that you get, the other thing as well for the Deathwing Knights is the options that you get, right? So you get your champion or your sergeant and your 4 Deathwing Knights. Now, as standard, the sergeant comes with the flail mace, not mace flail of Unforgiven Absolution. Yeah. Right, but you can change that for a relic blade, and then the 4 Deathwing Knights have their maces, and you can change them for power weapons. So in the box, you basically get 5 power swords, you get 4 maces, you get the mail flail mace thing as well. There is like 10 or 12 heads, which is nice. Like you've got all 5 of the new helmets, which by the way, are potentially screaming for some Grey Knight conversions as well.
Yeah.
But you've also got like hooded heads, and you've got like hood down heads, and there's all that kind of stuff. You've got a bunch of shoulder pads, you've got loads and loads and loads of detail. They're stunningly nice kits, mine. When they go out on, I don't know when they're going to go out on general sale outside of the big box. The big box, like if you've ordered the big box, I think you'll be really happy with it. But I have a small moan about the big box, and it's really minor, and I'm being petty. And what that is Deathwing Terminators now are a kitted out Deathwing Sergeant with all the icons, and then 4 Terminators with shoulder pads.
Yeah, I think that's what all armies are going to be.
I think it is, but because we were previously used to Deathwing Terminators having Deathwing Terminators, Deathwing Command Squad, Deathwing Knights, which are all very individualised kits, it just feels like they've lost a little bit of something.
You could take the Deathwing Knights box set, if you were a bit flush with cash, and put normal Terminator arms on them.
I would very much like to do that.
And
it would work.
And it would work. It would look great. And you've got robot. But the same thing is if you're a Black Templar player as well, you probably get them.
If I was flush with cash, I would absolutely Deathwing Knight bodies on all of my Terminators.
Yeah.
And I would just buy arms for the ones that are Deathwing, not normal Deathwing Terminators, and I would buy other arms. I'd use the Deathwing Knight arms for the Deathwing Knights, obviously, to differentiate them. That being said, honestly speaking, I don't know why I would take Deathwing Terminators. Because for the points, I can take Stern Guard, I can take Blade Guard.
You can get Assault Terminators with Thunderhammer Storm Shield.
I can take a unit of Blade Guard with Asmodai, I think for the same squad, for the same price as a unit of Deathwing Knights, Deathwing Terminators. I don't know. It's hard. It's a hard sell. Deathwing Terminators, I love them, and I'm building 20 of the fuckers, but they're a hard sell point for point at the moment.
Yeah. But he is right, though. Where are the Assault Terminators? Where are they?
Where are you?
Who is she?
Where are you? Anyway, anything more, Mr. The Kyle? No?
Nope.
Perfect. No. You guys have been absolutely incredible tonight. Thank you for hanging out with us as we start to look at, review, play around with the new Dark Angels book. We do have another Dark Angels live stream on Thursday. Kyle's back on the deck. Joe's going to be building some stuff. Brom's here with his orcs, and I'm going to lean into bringing these nice Ravenwing models that you've made for us, which are currently on a photo on the behind-the-scenes area for Haskell's on the YouTube community page. If you are a Haskell tier member, I am now posting weekly behind-the-scenes photos. We've already shown off the Ravenwing models that Joe's made there because we've kit bashed some. So if you want to see those before Thursday, you can check out that post.
And Carl's doing a topless Jeff Goldblum lie on the table next to them.
Yeah, that's part of the photo. Yeah. But thank you so much for watching this. If you have enjoyed the content, please make sure you smash that like button for us. But other than that, I think that's everything, Joe, isn't it? Oh, the Liam and Joe show on Thursday as well.
Yeah, what are we going to talk
And 40k show tomorrow night, Joe. And 40k After Dark on Friday. And Vag tomorrow.
Oh, don't rub
Ow.
it. Don't rub it in. I've got to go to work.
Vag tomorrow! ! Vag. 10 o'clock in the morning. Joe and I will go live in the War Zone.
As I was saying, before you abused you,
Assaulted you. Yeah.
I need the bathroom again, Joe.
if I was a gambling man, I would gamble tomorrow or Thursday for a balanced data slate.
My influence and intuition would say no.
I think it's going to be next Wednesday.
But next Wednesday still... This is February, isn't it?
My influence and intuition would say that we wouldn't be getting a balanced data slate tomorrow, Joe.
What about Thursday?
I don't know. I would say no. Stop it. Stop trashing stuff. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. You guys are amazing. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye, have a wonderful time.